happy there. He's committed to the Bulls. You want to roll into Kentucky and put up with that?
No, he's not going to get that job. No.
And you were onto this yesterday, and I thought Scott Drew's posted pictures of him having lunch with big Baylor boosters today
at what do you call it?
I don't know, some
Los Pollos Hermanos.
Yeah, Los Pollos Hermanos. Was your meal satisfactory?
Yeah. Nobody says no to Gustavo Fring.
Dan Hurley's he's going to turn them down. So you cross the first three names off, which were Oates, Donovan, and Hurley. Cross them off. Drew's gone. Now what?
Yeah, right. Well,
but they're going to get a quality coach. Somebody will say yes, but for them, you can't make this look like it's a long, drawn-out process where a bunch of people are turning you down.
Is Jim Herrick still alive?
No.
Oh well, my bad.
That boy cheated. He cheated.
I don't know. Look, they'll get a coach, and he probably won't. Sports are not that complicated. Okay, it is not that complicated. I have this whole thing figured out. Kentucky's going to get a coach. He's not going to win enough for those people, and they'll get another one. Wash, rinse, repeat. That's it. Because they're still chasing the ghost of Adolph Rupp, and no one's ever going to catch that.
That's literally every job in America.
That's
They're
right.
Not going to win.
Yes.
You're going to get fired.
That's how it is here.
You're hired to get fired.
That's right.
Just make sure you got a decent
I was doing the math on this today. This is my 9th coach dog and pony show I've seen here doing this job in like 15 years. They've done this 9 times. So if you want to know why I'm a little cynical about these sorts of things, because they do this every 2 years. It's absurd. So yes, I would like to see the results and then plan my trip accordingly to San Antonio next year, if you don't mind. I'm not willing to book the tickets today. I don't have that kind of courage. I don't know.
They put out the details on his contract. The money doesn't interest me as much. It's the perks that always interest me.
Yeah.
He's got a membership to the Blessings.
Yeah.
A membership at Fayetteville Athletic Club.
Oh, FAC in the house. What up, baby?
Now his buyout.
That's actually one of the 3 perks I got when I did TV. Was a membership to FAC.
If the university fires him, it's 75% of the remaining contract owed to him, and his buyout is $6 million.
Right.
And then it's performance based. He's going to make $7.5 a year. He took a $500,000 pay cut to reset his clock.
Yeah,
7.5 goes a little bit further here in Northwest Arkansas than it does in Lexington.
Not
for long.
Not as far as like in Conway or Bald Knob, though. Good Lord, you know how expensive stuff is up here. It's crazy.
Very
crazy. He should live in Fort Smith and commute. It'd be cheaper.
I think you take the company plane.
Mountainburg,
right? DQ
Alma
down there.
What?
He should get a house in Alma and then drive up every day, or have someone drive him up.
Take the pig trail every
No,
morning.
well, if you're in Alma, you're not going to take the pig trail. You're going to take 49.
If you
it's
have
faster.
Harley, you will.
Well, that's true. I don't think he's a Harley guy.
Yeah, that's in the contract.
He feels like
now.
a wine and brie guy to me. I don't know if he's a Harley.
In the contracts now.
What? You can't have a motorcycle?
They discourage
the
that.
Ben Roethlisberger clause?
It's not Ben Roethlisberger.
Or the Bobby Petrino clause.
Here's somebody saying Pop going to Kentucky. Now, I think you got the first 3 letters right, but it's Pope.
Mark Pope.
Yeah, Mark Pope, former Kentucky player.
That's their floor.
Right. Exactly.
That's it. That's a floor right
and he
there.
would be welcomed home.
Whatever happened to Travis Ford? Remember when he was a coach?
Eddie's little boy?
What happened to him?
I don't know. He was a
him?
hot commodity for a while.
They wouldn't get Richard Pitino, you think?
If his dad didn't coach there, I think you could do a lot worse. And you could do a lot worse than Richard Pitino.
Yeah.
But with the last name, it would seem on the outside you're just basically, what do the kids call it, DQ, running it back, trying to run it back, trying to recreate. Yeah. It's like going and getting Saul Smith, Tubby's kid. And come on back, man. We need you to coach. You played
Saul Smith.
You're welcome.
He was good.
He was pretty good.
Yeah.
He's one of the few coaches kids that could play.
Yeah. Not bad. I don't know.
He was at St. Louis. I guess he was just released from Travis Ford. Just relieved of his duties at St. Louis.
Oh, I see. Okay, all right.
St. Louis hired the guy from Indiana State.
Here's someone wanting me to talk about waiting out things at the airport. No. I did that. It's the worst job I've ever had. Worst job I've ever had. It's
not the worst job in TV.
No,
it is not. It's not even close. The worst job is when you have an incident and then you have to wait it out, and it drags on for days.
Incident.
It could be something where someone passes away and you have to wait. I've done lake duty twice. It sucks.
Oh, yeah. That's that. Yeah.
It sucks.
Airplane duty. I was talking in the realm of sports.
Sports, yes.
I've done that. I mean, I had to go. They wanted me to go shoot video of Mitch Mustang packing up his dorm room when he was leaving. I had some of the worst assignments, and I had a lousy, I mean, Jason was great, but the other supervisor was just awful. Just awful things I had to do over there. I was miserable doing television. And they only put me on TV one day a week, so it was obviously a waste of my talent. Because
Is that what we're going
Yes,
with?
absolutely.
Okay.
I get to shine doing this stuff 5 days a week, man, prime time. And the TV, they totally wasted my abilities at all. I can't shoot video; it's all crooked and the color's all wrong. But you know what? Hey, they had to throw me out of the weather department for some reason, even though I got that one snowstorm right. And but you got 40-20, I got it wrong.
I mean, you're focusing on the one you got right. It was the other ones that you got wrong.
Well, I'm a Hog fan. I only focus on the things that went well.
Only on the victors. Gotcha.
I don't focus on the things that went wrong.
I got you.
I'm not going to do that. Why would I do that?
That seems way too logical, right?
Of course. Right. All right. Bob and Branson is offering up his guest house.
Oh, I'll be there.
To Calipari, not you.
Fine. Thanks, Bob.
That's a longer commute than Alma, though.
A little bit. By the way, Arkansas 4-0 at the bottom of the fifth. That's our one per hour.
Yeah, you get one update per hour, and that's it. If you don't want more, go figure it out. I'm also happy to report that the YouTube issue has been cleared up. So we're on YouTube now doing this thing.
Noses,
that's right, yeah. Well, we were on the other stuff. We were on Twitch, but YouTube wasn't working, but now YouTube is
Put your
is up
teeth
and running.
In your bra on, everybody. We're back on TV.
Your best teeth.
Your
Sunday teeth. Put them in.
Oh, we're getting a must bust sweatshirt. Lizzie's going to bring that by.
All right.
Outstanding.
This is fantastic.
Yes, please. If you want to get rid of your must bust stuff, we will take it.
Yeah, we will. We'd love to have it.
Have a golf cart.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That'd be great.
We know where it is.
Yeah, we do. Wouldn't that be awesome to like drive from our office to the front office?
Yeah.
Or drive us from the parking lot to the building. Since
Yeah.
we're running out of room. We can't park in front of the building anymore. There's too many cars around.
Elf.
What was that?
That's Ty.
Elf?
Elf. Not really.
Oh, I know what he did.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Elf.
Do not do that.
No. I hope he's got his waterproof mascara on tonight because it's gonna be Niagara Falls when they hand Calipari the jersey or the hog hat or whatever they're gonna do, the basketball, whatever sort of a handoff there is on the stage. It's gonna be Niagara Falls up there for Ty and people like him.
Enjoy the pleasure of an Arkansas win and pleasuring yourself to that win, man.
That's it.
That's the one.
Just don't use the potato mitts. It's 25 minutes until the hour here on Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas. Hit that line.com.
My rolly don't take it glides.
That's right.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
That's how you know a Rolex is fake.
It's not a Rolex.
Okay.
Or a Rolex.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay. We need to pace ourselves today, troops. We're going to be here till the very end, till the bitter end. So pace yourselves.
Yeah. I'm going to call. We may do it on the air. If this thing runs long, I'm calling Channel 5 demanding that Wheel of Fortune be put on the air at 6:30. I'm going to do that. I really
Wouldn't they run it late? Like 11:30?
No. They've got something to run at 11:30.
I thought
they'll JIP it, and it'll screw everything up.
Oh.
I hate that.
Yeah.
Also, DQ, we're getting regular old Jeopardy again today. No more tournaments.
Oh, good.
Yeah, regular old Jeopardy's back today. I'm very excited about that.
The hard version.
Yes, that's right.
I actually like the tournaments, though, because I know more of the questions.
Oh, okay.
We have boots on the ground over at Drake. Calipari did not kiss the ground when he got here. He does not have the heart of a razorback.
Son of a gun. Told you he was
here.
just a mercenary.
He's Dana Altman all over again.
He's just here to get some money.
Yep. More money.
Right. Not my money.
Hey, did you hear about the Deion Sanders dinner?
No.
$20,000 to sit in the room with him.
What is he running for office?
No, they just want more money.
$20,000 a plate?
$20,000 a table.
Oh, a table.
Yeah.
Split up. That's not that bad.
Yeah, you go Dutch.
8 seats.
You're fine. It's not that bad.
Y'all on a different tax bracket than me.
You mean the next coach here, Deion Sanders? Oh, boy.
Dion, Calipari.
Hey.
Dave. Oh, Dave will pull his hair
To
out.
widen all the doorways for the heads.
Did you hear him yesterday?
What did he say?
We'll talk about Dave's response to Calipari's arrival. Beautiful.
Is he a fan?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
WT Equipment is your home for New Holland ag and construction equipment, sales, parts, and service. From high horsepower row crop tractors and combines, utility tractors and hay equipment, compact track loaders, and mini excavators. WT Equipment has it all. Stop by one of their 8 locations to explore the value of New Holland tractors and see why New Holland hay equipment and twin rotor combines are second to none in harvesting ability. Need to upgrade your construction equipment fleet? Give WT Equipment a call. Come by a store or check out their website, WTEquip.com. This summer, take control of your outdoor space with a mosquito misting system from Mosquito Joe. It's the ultimate solution for mosquito-free living. Mosquito Joe installs cutting-edge misting systems discreetly around areas such as pools, patios, and boat docks to create a protective barrier that banishes those annoying bugs. The best part is, you don't have to do a thing. It's like having a mosquito control technician in your yard 24/7. Visit arkansas.mosquitojoe.com. Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com. You won't miss a moment of the March basketball action at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, now under new ownership. Cold drinks and hot food specialties are sure to score points with your entire crew. Come watch all the madness at On the Mark. 6,000 square feet of sports entertainment, over 40 flat screen TVs, and the best smoked wings. All at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill, 2588 North Craig Avenue in Fayetteville. Now under new ownership. On the Mark. All the games, all the time.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. You know, Fayetteville's hair joint for men. Did you know your haircut can accentuate features about your face you may not like? That's why you need Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll work with you to create the perfect look for you. If your current barber isn't cutting it, come see us at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll have you leaving feeling like a winner. And we all like winners. Book your appointment today at Fantasy Sports Cuts, where the winning look can be found. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men and your little men in training at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center. We'll see y'all there.
The future of medicine is here at QC Kinetics. Hi, Tommy Kraft here for QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in the most exciting revolution in pain management we've seen in decades. Regenerative medicine. If you're tired of achy joints, if your joint pain is keeping you from doing what you love, you need to call QC Kinetics right now. Regenerative medicine at QC Kinetics is transforming lives with innovative treatments that deliver lasting results. We're talking natural biologics, using your body's power to repair and restore damaged tissue. Call QC Kinetics now to learn more about exciting options. This is a revolutionary approach that can get you long-term relief with no downtime, no drugs, and no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation. 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. 999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Have you heard? The Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right. Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Hey there, I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We have a dreary day out there across northwest Arkansas. You can expect mostly cloudy skies, afternoon highs only rising into the low 60s. This afternoon and tonight, we are expecting to see some scattered showers pop up across the area, maybe a few isolated thunderstorms as well. Overnight lows tonight slip into the mid-40s before we're returning back to sunny skies for your Thursday and highs into the mid-60s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
.242 now on Ruscin and Zach here on ESPN 99.5, and we're on all the Hit That Line streaming platforms, Facebook, YouTube. We're even on Twitch for you kids out there.
DQ, are you a Twitcher?
No.
Okay.
Sometimes I watch Minecraft videos on YouTube, but
Why?
not on Twitch. Because
Why?
I like Minecraft.
Really doesn't answer the question.
I don't know. I just like
Okay.
watching them build the houses.
Okay. You ever go to
We
a
have
construction
HGTV
site?
for that.
Yeah, you don't you ever go to a construction site? Just
No, I
watch them
like
build houses.
I like Minecraft.
Oh,
There you go. Let's see here. Wheel of Fortune will be seen at 1:30 a.m. That's
There it is.
unacceptable. This is Pat's last year. I could understand if it was like, years ago. I mean, come on.
You'll be all right.
I just want to call him and be one of those annoying people. It's like, hey, put wheel on. Wait, who is this guy? Well, I don't care about this. I want to see Pat Vanna.
Who says they're carrying it live?
Oh, that's a good point.
Thank
They
you.
may cut away.
All right.
They may cut away.
Maybe they don't want to deal with the old people either.
That's right. Well, I mean, it's a typical crowd.
Right.
All people want is to watch the wheel and the weather. Everything else is just a waste of time. That's all they want. Give the people what they want, Zach.
Okay.
That's what I say.
Dave sounded particularly perturbed.
Oh, he did.
Perturbed yesterday. DQ, you haven't heard this, so I want you to
No, I
listen to it. And Dave, they moved the baseball game, which was originally scheduled for 3:00. They moved it to 1:00. And Dave seemed, well, I'll let you decide.
You guys probably haven't been told we just moved the game up because there's supposedly a window now. So that'll give you guys a little more time to handle basketball and all that stuff you're really interested in right now. Do I pay attention to it? Yeah, I watch it, and I'm glad it's over. It's finally baseball season, right? Yeah, I pay attention to it, man.
You gonna talk to him about waving goodbye that time?
Well, if he wants to.
Let me tell you something. Don Calipari has no interest in supporting any of the other sports at any campus he works on. Remember when he got in that big deal about a basketball school with Stoops and all that? Remember that?
Yes.
He's here to do one job. That's it. Now, he may throw out a first ball at bomb or something, but he's getting in the car and leaving right after that. He is not sticking around. Come on.
I don't know.
He is here to do one job.
We'll see. I mean, that department is. I don't know.
That department is what?
Finish
the sentence.
Well, you're not going to get the pushback from the football office that you got from Mark Stoops. Mark Stoops wins 9 games a year. You're not going to get the pushback there. Dave probably, I don't know. That's going to be again, I want to be there for that. It's going to be the weirdest introduction of all time. Yes, I flipped you off. Yes, I told you to go.
No, he didn't flip him off. I did.
You don't know that?
I saw him. He was just waving.
That in that frame, yes. You don't know what he did before that. You don't know what he did after that.
Yeah, I pray you probably didn't flip him off.
I did talk to a coach on campus today, and I'm like, dude, we're back in the suit game, right? And apparently the peer pressure will not affect certain coaches. They will not wear suits. Jordan Weaver may show up in a suit during the postseason this year to honor Cal. That I think we're DQ. Have you ever worn a suit?
No.
Okay, you want to?
Sure.
All right, now we're talking.
DQ, we're being told that time-lapse video of people building pools is an exciting thing to
Oh,
watch
yeah.
on YouTube.
Or I like the concrete ones when they're spreading the cement on the, doing bricklaying and stuff.
Oh, yeah, masonry.
Yeah, I
Okay.
love those.
I got into landscaping videos, like time-lapse landscaping videos a
You would
couple
like
months
the
ago.
pool ones then.
I've seen those.
Okay.
I don't mind those. The landscaping ones, when like they go into the yard that's been overgrown,
Yeah.
and then they just they mow the yard and it comes out and it looks like Fenway Park. Those are my favorites.
I like the time lapses of where they like change the basketball arena to hockey and then vice versa. Where they put all the stuff down and then take it away and put it all up. That's cool. I like that.
People swim.
Well, somebody did that and they were promptly fired.
Yeah, that's also
They weren't drunk on the air, but
what
they.
was that?
Oh yeah, this is all. I called my parents on the way home yesterday because I didn't get to talk to them on the way to work yesterday, and this is all they could talk about.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You talk to your parents on the way to work?
Yeah. I
do that.
It's how I get psyched up to get in here and sit with you for 4, 5, 10 hours. That's what I do. Yeah.
Wow.
It's part of my process.
Okay.
Anytime I get in the car, it just assume I'm going to be calling both of my parents. If my mom doesn't answer, I'll call my dad or vice versa.
Are you too afraid to be alone?
Sometimes I just don't want to listen to music, so I'll call
Yeah,
one of
music
them.
sucks. I'm tired of music. I'm over music.
You need to listen to new music.
No.
Or old music. Music you haven't listened to.
Well, I mean, sometimes I get in the car and listen to Mark Levin after work, but usually it's I call somebody or listen to something.
Steve from Cave Springs is watching the car wash detailing time lapse
I
videos.
love
those are
detailing
fun.
That's pretty good.
I like cake decorating, the icing.
Oh yeah,
It's so good.
Yeah. I need. Now there's another one. I like watching the outdoor, the survival guys when they go out into they're like making they're making what do you call it, cordon bleu in a tent in the middle of a blizzard.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Yeah, chicken cordon bleu out of like just items that they have around the campsite. That kind of stuff. I'll watch those all day long.
Yeah.
Lizzie says listen to audiobooks. Can we talk about Lizzie for a second? Because it's just the three of us. Lizzie, and God bless her.
There's like 1,100 other people, but yeah, there's.
Yeah, whatever. Lizzie is Lurch's girlfriend. She's wonderful. I love Lizzie to death. Lizzie comes in and subtly announces to me that she is buying a brand new car. And this car is not cheap. She's having this car built on another continent and then shipped to us.
Yes.
Now, this is first world problems, right? Okay.
Well, someone's got to be the breadwinner in that house.
Right.
It ain't Lurch.
It ain't gonna Lurch. So yes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, and
I know all about that.
Right. But when I looked at her with this look of derision, like, wow, you're having your car shipped. I hope it doesn't go through Baltimore, but I mean,
it's too soon.
No. But like, then it would delay it. That's what I'm saying. Is it would delay it. It goes through Savannah, and it'll be quicker. But I Googled the price tag on this car.
$85,000.
You're in the neighborhood.
90.
A little
What
down.
port is it going to?
I'm thinking it's going to go to Savannah. That would be the normal route.
We should go down to Savannah and meet it.
Yeah, drive it away.
And drive it back.
Yeah, no, let's just drive it to somewhere.
Or just drive it,
strip it, sell it, and then
It's going to Galveston.
Is it going to Galveston? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's her. That's down near her hometown.
That's
so
closer.
Yeah, for her it is.
It's an easier drive.
Yeah. Now, again, I saw the price tag on it, and she got all the bells and whistles and got it, made to. She went up, test drove one, and decided, and then built her car. Now, that's something you would do.
Really?
Yes.
You seen what I drive
today? I saw what you drove before that.
That ain't happening again. That is not happening again. Let me tell you, not happening again.
It is.
What if I became a truck guy? What do you think about that?
You're not a truck guy.
Do you think it would ruin trucks for the rest of the world, and then everyone would get rid of their trucks because I had one? Because I'm in favor of that.
Okay, so I have this miraculous power of making all the stuff that my daughter likes uncool by liking it. Same thing. Don't do that. There are people out there that really like their trucks, and they see you rolling around in one.
Well, that's what I want to do. I want to ruin life for people, and so I think I could do that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
No,
I could do that.
Right. Don't do that.
Okay. What about sports cars?
No, don't do that.
Could ruin that for
I
people
think
too.
you're too tall.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work out.
Yeah, I had a friend of mine worked in this industry. He was 6'8", and he drove a Camaro, convertible Camaro. He didn't fit in it. And
did he put his head out the roof?
Well,
or
when
something?
he sat in the car, you'd see him coming down the road, and his head was taller than the windshield. You just see the top of his head as he was driving along.
Yeah, that's right.
Lizzie says she's not being pretentious. Yes, you are. Look, if you drive a car with 3 letters and then you have to have it shipped over, you're having it built and then shipped, that's pretentious.
Okay.
A little bit, but that's okay.
No. I think I want to ruin trucks for the audience. That's what I want to do. I'll get one and they'll be like, oh, this guy has a truck. I can't get one now.
You
think what
can't.
it'll do for car sales. It'll go through the
Yeah,
roof.
that's true. That's
Right.
also true. There's an opportunity to be had.
That's right. Exactly. See, I'm all over it. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway. So it's like a $95,000 car.
Something like it's. I mean, it's German.
Ring a
and,
ding ding.
and it's 3 letters, and it's the new one. It's not a 24; it's a 25, and it's nice. I mean, I'll give her that. It's nice, but you can't you can't sit there and go, no, I'm not a snob, but I'm having my car delivered. No, you can't do that. It doesn't work that way.
Like Carvana.
Right? No. This will be a little different. This will be a lot different.
I mean, this sounds like a typical Wednesday in Benton County. Man.
Yes.
Yeah,
it
yes.
is.
My luxury car is being delivered today from overseas.
Right. I'm having someone drive it over
That's
because
right.
I'm too busy.
I sent Thurston down to pick it up for us. Our family footman.
I sent for it.
Yeah, I sent
for it. Yes.
She also pointed out that they don't like work on Fridays and they have beer in their office.
Okay.
We're in the wrong business.
Yes, I know. I'm polishing up the resume as we
Yeah,
speak.
I think I'm going to have to because we're getting screwed.
I am.
Abner wants you to ruin disc golf. I would like to second that.
No, I don't want to ruin that. It's already ruined. It's a terrible thing.
No, because we're getting into disc golf season where they'll be prancing around out there with their 37 frisbees.
Yeah, they do prance.
They
It's true.
do. They really do.
Sachet.
Yep.
Some would say. No, I don't want to ruin that. Because I don't. I mean, the die's already cast on who you are when you play that game. So yeah, it's not. I want to ruin something people actually enjoy. That's what I want to.
Well, they seem to enjoy disc golf a lot, and they have no problem telling you about it.
They're like wrestling guy. I mean, come on, they're in the minority. They're not. They're not a big, not a major factor in all of this, or something like that. It sounds like Dave is mad that nobody pays attention to baseball till like June. That's what it sounds like to me.
I think he was just subtly.
Well, play somebody worth a damn in the middle of the week. Maybe people will care. I'm just saying.
Well, they played Auburn. They played Alabama.
In the middle of the week.
Well, no, they're not. Well, they got Texas Tech next week. How's that?
Better.
They got somebody the week after that. I can't remember who.
Better. Missouri State's coming in here.
There you go.
Always, that's
All
never
right.
an easy out. Easy win.
Somebody wants to take up cycling.
No, that involves me not being lazy. I'm not a fan of that.
Okay.
All right. We're brought to you by our podcast, United Roofing and Waterproofing, and Joey Viviano and his team service commercial, residential, and industrial roofs. Consultations are always free, and you can schedule them online at unitedrw.com or call Joey at 479-312-7369, 312-7369, United Roofing and Waterproofing. We'll be back with more on this day. Here on Ruscin, this sacred day.
You will tell your children about.
That's
your
right. You'll never
grandchildren.
forget where you were
No.
on April the 10th, 2024 at 6 p.m. You'll never forget it.
It's Wednesday, April 10th. I'm Phil Reed. This is your 4029 News Update. The University of Arkansas hasn't made an official announcement on the new head men's basketball coach, but the Board of Trustees is scheduled to meet at 9 a.m. Kentucky's John Calipari looks to be the top pick for the position. Today, Arkansas lawmakers are convening at the Capitol. They're expected to talk about the governor's proposed budget. An Arkansas lawmaker wants to keep our state on standard time all year. Billions of cicadas are expected in NWA this summer. Today in Fayetteville, the city is hosting a blood drive in honor of late Fayetteville police officer Stephen Carr. It will take place from 9 this morning until 3 this afternoon at the Fayetteville Town Center. From the River Valley to Northwest Arkansas and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for the best live, local, and late-breaking news.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofer.com.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at limbirdteam.com. LIMBIRD.
For the past several years, you've been casting your votes for the best of Northwest Arkansas, and the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale has received many of them. Best New Restaurant, Best Sports Bar, Best Steakhouse, Best Overall Restaurant, Best Chicken Wings, and for 2023, Best Sports Bar and Best Salad. Check out their event room for parties and banquets. Be sure to sign up for rewards points and follow the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Facebook. Check them out at theallamericansteakhouse.com. Then come in and see for yourself. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party April 13th and 14th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers behind Nukes. Sponsored by two of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV, with brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago. On-site financing available, plus food trucks, a variety of vendors, and bounce house for the kids. Make plans to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party April 13th and 14th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body, family owned and operated for over 40 years, is your collision repair specialist. Only 15% of collision repair shops achieve iCar Gold Class status, the highest training level recognized in the industry. Courtney Hollingsworth is proud to be one of them. Put your vehicle repairs in the hands of the experts. Call Courtney Hollingsworth Auto Body today at 479-751-3801. That's 751-3801. And online at CourtneyHollingsworth.com.
Hey, it's Phil Elson. From all these years watching baseball, I've grown accustomed to watching closers in their element. James Teague isn't closing innings anymore. He's closing cases. With almost 30 years in the business, Teague Law Firm is a general practice firm that can help you with most family law issues, divorce, custody, and child support. They can also help with criminal law, both felonies and misdemeanors.
Call James and the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688. That's 479-877-1688.
Online at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If they can't help you, they'll talk baseball.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics. Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Call your local Shelter agent, Chris Dooley, at 479-646-6792.
Precision Overhead Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all of your overhead door needs. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas, located at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and 416 North 10th Street in Fort Smith. Give them a call today at 844-PDS-DOOR or online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Overhead Door voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Precision Overhead Door.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline, 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen? Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Well, the stalking has begun on John Vincent Calipari in and about town.
St. Vincent.
He is now moving about the area by car. with a motorcade, apparently.
Apparently, yeah. He moved past Baum Walker. They paused the game. Everyone bowed their heads. And,
he's in a motorcade?
Yes.
Let's keep him away from Dealey Plaza, please. We need him intact before it was 61 years ago. People are still offended by this? Really? Yeah. They didn't even like him in this state.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. Hell with all of you.
But the game was paused. Everyone bowed their heads. Some people genuflected. People with their hands over their heart. And now we're into the bottom.
Gonna need some waterproof mascara tonight, folks.
Oh my gosh, it is going to be
T-minus 3 hours.
There will be there will be people dropping trout there. I mean, they will be happy.
It's like one of those rock concerts where people get so excited in the pit they just start taking their pants off. You know, that kind of thing?
Something like that.
They're so into the music. Yeah.
Remember when that country singer had what do you call it? Had that show? No, had that show out in Prairie Grove.
Oh yeah.
Like they're gonna put a tent up somewhere in the middle of Arkansas, and it's gonna be like a tent revival this summer, man. I'm telling you. It is going to be it's going to be something.
No word on if they'll be passing the offering plate for the collective tonight at the event at Bud Walton Arena at 6 p.m.
The very article, and I won't call it an article, that's being kind, to what that propaganda sheet that they put out on the website has 3 separate links to the collective.
Yes, it does. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
The shakedown has begun.
We like the money that jingles. We'd prefer the money that folds,
and
right?
No, they don't even want that. They just want the plastic. Just keep charging. Keep swiping your card.
Yeah. And people are, hey, listen, their wallets are open right now. This is the time to strike, man.
Oh, yeah.
People are excited and they are spending money like it's Vegas, and they have there are no consequences now.
Zero.
You know, when people sober up and the bill comes, like, I gave them what? What happened here? You know, again, it's like that scene in The Hangover. Everybody's laying around there, and all of a sudden there's a tiger walking through the room, and the dentist is missing a tooth.
Yep.
And they're like, hey, where's Doug?
What happened?
Where's Doug?
It's not our Doug.
The only thing missing, you won't have Bradley Cooper saying we bleeped up on the phone. You won't have that part.
No. Well, you might.
There's a naked man jumping out of the trunk of a car. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. Craziness.
DQ, have you?
And that's just a Shadow Valley.
I'll get it. Whew. Here's a text out of the 479. Is there a place I can rent a baby for the Calipari baby kissing event?
Yeah, they could probably do that.
Yeah. Right. The motorcade.
Somebody's out front. Hey, I got babies here. Get the baby. Rent a baby. Kiss the coach.
The baby. $15 for a free baby.
That's right.
Oh boy.
Bring him back if you want the deposit.
Yeah. They'll be passing out ladies' undergarments.
Oh, it'll be like a Tom Jones concert. They'll be throwing their underwear on the stage.
Oh, it'll be just beautiful.
There'll even be guys throwing their underwear on the stage. It'll be crazy.
I know one.
That red dragon underwear.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at this. Hey, everybody, calm down, please. It'll be like, it's going to be when Chuck or whoever says his name before he comes up there. It's going to be like when Ed Sullivan introduced the Beatles. There's going to be all this screaming going on.
Nobody's going to be able to hear it.
The Beatles!
Yeah, nobody's going to be able to hear anything. JT wants to know, will Cal sign a baby? I doubt it.
Well, you're always going to be ahead of him in that department.
That's correct.
That's pretty good.
Zach 1, Cal nothing.
That's right. Yeah.
What do you think this may seem like a really stupid, but I think about stuff like this. What do you think that ride from the airport to campus was like? Do they sit in silence and they just look out the window reflecting on, this big change that's coming in their life? Or is there some idiot from the sports information department yammering in their ear about all the things you can and can't say?
Well, you're prepping them. Well, first of all, you've got to learn how to do the hog call right. That is the most important part of whatever he says up there, short of, some sort of
he can jack it up.
Of some sort of political rant.
Yes, he can.
They're going to be on his side. You'll lose them if you screw up the hog call. So you got to go through that and get that all down.
Dear John, there are no jazz fingers in the hog call.
Oh, that'll be very interesting.
There are no jazz fingers.
See, now I actually want to watch.
Now,
will he do the jazz fingers on the hog call?
Jared, yesterday, who called in from Texas, he thinks the hog call needs to be shortened from 3 to 2.
It's a little
lengthy.
How about 3 to 1?
Well, if you do it during a timeout, what else you got to do? These spontaneous deals at an airport, we can shorten those. Like if it's off campus, maybe we shorten it to 2.
Does he do the sprinkle fingers before?
No.
Our lines are
do
open.
not do it.
866-285-4005. That's what we want to
Bob
know.
and Branson is now lobbying to have someone tattoo Cal on their baby.
Wouldn't it be funny, DQ and Zach, if somebody switched out his notes, like that time Dwight was giving the speech and Cal starts giving like a Mussolini speech or something?
Yeah.
We must work with the working man.
Also, Cal, no
Hilarious.
howl before the hog call.
It probably won't be near a mic, so that's not as important. But the gesturing, and you got to get into it. If you half-ass it, they're going to know, and you're going to lose some of them on day number one. So this is very important.
Abner is in favor of the awkward noob hog call because it's you kind of got to work. It's like a bad first pitch.
Oh yeah,
You gotta
yeah. It's
work
a
your way
derby.
into it, right? And it's the only time. Look, it's the only time he's going to do it.
It's a derby. A bad first pitch.
Also, I don't recommend taking your shirt off at any point during your tenure here.
I think that's over with.
Thank God.
I think that's run its course. Yeah, the coach is going to act like an adult now.
Okay,
not a child.
All right. See, now I'm down with that.
Now he's still going to blame everybody else when something goes wrong, but he's not going to be a child. So that's you have a grown up in the room now.
Okay,
You don't have a guy with a Peter Pan complex like Musselman. This is and by the way, how about all these gutless people out there who go on all of these different outlets now and they bash Musselman after he's gone?
Oh yeah, you don't have to do
This is the most cowardly thing we do, is to rip the coach that left after he's gone. And all of you have done it. You know who rips the coach when they're here? Me. I'm the only one that needs guts. That's why. But all these people going on, he wasn't blah, blah. You have no guts. You're such a coward. A lot of cowards running around now ripping Musselman after he's gone, where he can't hear it. Very, very. A lot of profiles in courage going to be written about this group. Let me tell you right now. I'm telling you. You know who ridiculed Musselman when he was here? Us. That's who. That's who.
I don't know. Ridicule is a strong word. We pointed out some things that didn't quite match the message. Fair?
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
All right.
Yeah. But all these mainstream people, like the legacy media, they're all ripping him now after they left.
Oh,
you have no courage at all.
Well,
Zero courage.
That's like after they take the criminal away, you're going,
Yeah. When he's in handcuffs and
Right.
he can't hurt you.
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Wally did this when Jeff Long left. He wrote this scathing column after Jeff Long had moved out of the state and taken the Kansas job. I mean, what a dastardly thing to do. I mean, it's just absurd how clueless some people are. And they think the fans can't catch on. Of course they can't. These people know what's going on. They know what time it is.
I'll give the fan base this. Over the last look, you've still got your rubes and tourists out there. I love that phrase, by the way. In the fan base. But there's a segment of this fan base that has come around to critical thinking and is like, you know what? I'm not buying it until you get now. Look, you had what you had. This is serious. They have taken a DQ. Would you say that Hunter Yurachek, as far as the basketball program goes, no longer has commitment issues? He has gone and I mean he got you the prince of the ball. You can't do better than this.
Right. And you know the worst thing about these people who rip the coach after they leave publicly is in the minutes before a press conference, while the coach is there, when they're talking to themselves, they're ripping the coach. So what you get on the air or online or what you read is completely phony. It's completely phony. I know. I've been in these rooms. I've heard the conversation. And what they say, as soon as that red light comes on, it is spin, baby, spin. But none of them mean it. It is a disingenuous business. That's why most people don't trust the media, to be perfectly honest with you, because they know they're full of crap most of the time. And so, I mean, it's just. But that, I was listening to some stuff there, and it's just to hear the legacy people now rip Musselman when he's out of earshot is really cowardly and disappointing. But not surprising when you consider these people. But anyway.
It is what it is. Yeah. And look, everybody can do their own thing. That's fine. I don't care. I think people can differentiate between, and some of it is, and this is just observation. Been here 30 years, doing this for 30 years. Watching some of the the media types, they're fans too. They were upset.
The biggest problem.
They were upset that he left. Yeah. They won't say they're fans. They'll say they're objective, but they're not.
No.
It's one of the things I love about Dudley Dawson. Dudley doesn't care. Dudley will tell you what he thinks.
I know, that's right.
And when Dudley says everything, and it's usually very heartfelt, thought out. Dudley's very smart about this stuff. But when it comes to certain things, he will tell you when things are bad. He'll tell you when things are good. He'll tell you when you're wrong. He'll tell you when you're right. Those types of people are getting fewer and far between.
Yeah.
Now it's throwing red meat to get more clicks and likes and views and all that kind of stuff.
Well, they're so afraid of the social media machine.
Sure.
They don't want to upset the delicate balance because they don't want those people making their phone ding every 4 seconds when they're trying to brush their teeth or whatever. And then there's too many people who worship at the altar of the phone, and that dictates coverage rather than, honesty and objectivity and the things that used to be paramount. Nobody cares about that stuff anymore. That's the deal. What is this here? All right, that's a weird picture. We'll evaluate that later. Anyway, so yeah, 6:00 tonight is the big pep rally, and you can hear it here live on this radio station at that time. So we'll have that for you, and we'll hear the first sermon from John Calipari at the Razorback lectern coming up.
I just hope they get the lighting
the
right.
$19,000 lectern.
I really just hope they get the lighting right.
Yeah, they can't do that twice in a row, right?
Oh, no, they can.
Yeah.
They can.
Yeah, that's true.
The last two, Pittman and Musselman, have all had their little snafus. Pittman, taking to task one of the reporters, and the lighting thing. So maybe we'll get all this right. It'll come off. They better. I mean, look, when you hire Sam or you hire Eric Musselman, the Arkansas's watching. Hire Calipari. There's more than that watching. This is going to lead SportsCenter.
The whole world is watching.
I mean,
the whole world is watching.
This is in the A block at SportsCenter.
This is my ninth Coach Dog and Pony show in 15 years or so. Doing more than that, like 17 years doing this. So let's just say that I've seen a few of these, and there's very little. It'll make you feel good. That's all. But I mean,
my first one was Jack Crow, and that came down on a Sunday, and we've come a long way from that, where your pager goes off and you walk in and then they spill the news on you. Nobody knew what you were being called down there for. I mean, we all kind of had an idea, but it's gotten very this is very showy. All of this, very glitzy, makes you feel good. It's a pep rally now. We did it in the auditorium of the interview room there at the Broyles office.
Yeah,
that was.
I remember the old days when all they would tell you. I mean, everybody knew who the coach would be through back channels, but the official release would say, "Please come to the press conference at 3 p.m. regarding an announcement involving the future of the basketball program."
Mm-hmm.
That's all it would say.
Oh yeah.
And then, like 5 minutes before, they'd start handing out the release with the guy's actual name on it. There, I remember when they used to do it that way, which was so stupid. And now they do it the right way, where it's start early in the morning and you start the whole blitz of content.
Let me give you something to keep an eye on, and this is me. I'm not a big slogan guy. If he starts throwing out slogans, we got problems. We all fell for it. Like, I went back today and I watched Musselman's opening deal. Remember, we all were like crazy about he used the phrase pace and space like 600 times. And we were all like, oh my God, he's a space age coach. It's a basketball term. Settle down. Left lane, hammer down. All of this. Don't do that. Just go in, thank Kentucky. You're happy to be here. Let's move forward. That's what they
tell the fans how great this place is.
Right. Oh,
and he'll do a lot of that.
Yeah,
He's going to do a lot of that today.
You have to stroke them.
Yeah. You have to tell them a lot about how great of a program this is and is going to be again. I mean, that's what you tell people.
I also had somebody give me a great piece of advice one time when you're emceeing an event. Nobody's there to see you. So whoever is speaking prior to John Calipari, keep it short. Get off the podium.
Don't you know everybody wants a piece of this, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody in the university system. Could I say a few words, please?
I mean, they're going to be like, it's going to look like the New York Stock Exchange. I'm next.
Everybody waving their hand.
Nobody is there to see you. This is the best piece of advice I ever got. Like, if you're emceeing an event, your job's to hand off, get in, get out.
Yeah.
They're not there to see you.
Right.
So you're a check. Keep your remarks short. The university president, by God, DQ. If you have the person that spoke at your graduation, my God, we're going to be there for 7 hours. The self-gloss on that was ridiculous. Ugh. Nobody's there to see you. Get in, get out.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
You're going to have
the worst thing that could happen is like the preamble goes way too long and the crowd starts chanting, "We want Cal, we want
There's
Cal."
a lot of people. There are a lot of people in that building. Some, that we know that pre-gamed for this. They're going to be holding their water. They don't want to hear you. They don't want to have to go and pee and come back. Just get to it.
Yeah.
This should be a tight 48 minutes. That's what I'm praying for. A tight 48 minutes in and out. That's it.
All right, we'll be back.
And the food will be at the reception.
Oh, well, it won't be for us. That's for the important dignitaries.
I'm just asking.
Yeah. The finest hors d'oeuvres, the finest Ritz crackers.
The old hordivores, huh?
That's right, the horse duvers. Yes. 17 minutes now after the hour.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Home is everything. It's your sanctuary, your command center, your music room, and your art studio. It's where you eat family dinners and make lasting memories. When you use a Weichert agent to help you find your home, we'll help you find the space to make it yours. When you begin your search, know that a Weichert agent will be there with you every step of the way. Because at Weichert Realtors, we guide you home. To get started, call your local Weichert agent and look for our bright yellow signs all over town. At Weichert Realtors, we sell more because we do more. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
TaxAct knows you don't look forward to taxes. TaxAct doesn't even look forward to taxes, and TaxAct is a tax software company. It's basically TaxAct's whole thing. If TaxAct did things over, maybe TaxAct would end up teaching kindergarten or leading fly fishing tours. But that's a different story for a different ad. So why don't we just agree that taxes aren't fun, but you still have to do them? TaxAct's filing software can help you do that. TaxAct. Let's get them over with.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
On the court, like in life, things aren't always going to go as planned. Just take a look at your bracket. You'll see what I mean. So, when the inevitable water, fire, or other property damage happens, at home or at work, ServPro, the #1 seed in cleaning and restoration, can help you get back in the game. As for that bracket, you're on your own. ServPro, like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com or call 1-800-ServPro today.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. It's bigger game days and bolder fight nights. I mean, where else can you find a scratch kitchen that always comes in clutch? Every day, from lunch to late night. Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Twin Peaks is always adding exciting cocktails to the menu, like the expertly balanced Sincoro Hall of Fame Margarita. Try it at your local lodge today.
Lindsay and Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay and Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay and Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay and Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Richard's Country Meat Market has everything you need for an old-fashioned crawfish boil. Live crawfish, shrimp, sausage, corn, and potatoes. Give Richard a call by Wednesday to place your crawfish order and pick it up on Friday. While you're there, choose from mild to spicy seasonings for a delicious Cajun crawfish boil. Plus, Richard has the best selection of fresh fish like salmon and cod. With over 25 years in business, you know Richard's Country Meat Market is the only place to get top choice and prime meat, Teddy Jean hams, fresh fish, crawfish, and in-house seasoning. Richard makes it easy with in-store and curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 479-443-0000. Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive. For curbside pickup and to place your crawfish order, call Richard's Country Meat Market, 443-0000. 443-0000. Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 479-443-0000.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline, 866-285-4005. We don't care if you love them or you hate them. All we ask is that you keep listening. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
News is brought to you by Good Chair. I had to have a place to sit. Good Chair only out at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You would like a seat in the Good Chair. University of Arkansas made it official. John Calipari is its next head basketball coach. Formal announcement came this morning. He'll be introduced at a pep rally later on this evening. Calipari, 9th all-time in wins with 855, right behind Bob Huggins, 19 behind Adolph Rupp. You can hear that introductory press conference later tonight. I think it'll start right around like 6:10, I think, when he's scheduled to hop on the mic, it's say.
That's after the mayor, the legislative branch, the judicial branch. Everyone gets
people.
That's right. Yeah,
right.
A couple of bums from the intersection of MLK and 49 get on there. Yeah,
bum is a fun word, isn't it?
It's offensive.
Is it?
But they're not listening anyway, so who cares?
Right. They don't have radios. Meanwhile, the Arkansas baseball team, they rolled last night to a 5-1 win over San Jose State. I don't know why they're playing them. They improved to 28-3.
No one else would show up.
They're up 8-2. I think it's in the bottom top of the 8th. They're up 8-2. So you can pencil that one in at 29-3.
And Dave is pissed because the media is more interested in Calipari than him.
You guys probably haven't been told we just moved the game up because there's supposedly a window now. So that'll give you guys a little more time to handle basketball and all that stuff you're really interested in right now. Do I pay attention to it? Yeah, I watch it, and I'm glad it's over. It's finally baseball season, right? Yeah, I pay attention to it, man.
You gonna talk to him about waving goodbye that time?
Well, if he wants to.
Here it is.
Wow. Your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls.
That's a mean text.
That was uncomfortable. Your Ruscin and Zach X-Polls brought to you by Unlimited Heat. Is he?
I don't care.
There's a lot of truth in that. Anyway, your Ruscin and Zach X-Pulse brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Should you have to watch a video and pass a test to operate the office coffee maker? 74% of you said yes. Guys, if your buddy decides to grow a mustache, does bro code state that you must ask him if he's a cop? 70.6% of you said yes. Are you or are you not a cop? That's The Departed.
A knack.
At this very moment is the clock on your microwave displaying the correct time. 69.4% of you said yes. I'm maniacal about it. I make sure that they switch at exactly the same time.
Ugh.
What? Escalators. You walking or riding? 80.3% of you are the problem and say riding. Asking for a friend. Should you sleep with your if you sleep with your socks on, should that be considered a crime? 68.2% of you said yes.
Just put another blanket on, man. Why would you sleep with your socks on?
I just asked.
Honest to God.
Should sports outlets, legitimate sports outlets, not us, be required to post or cover WrestleMania results?
We should.
60.6% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X-Pulse brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs.
There it is. Would you like to, you see, we can do something here visually. If you'd like to interview Coach Cal,
Right.
we could have the first interview on the radio with Coach Cal if you've got some questions.
Over under on how long the team meeting takes.
Well, there's one guy.
I mean, even me.
I think that could be done tomorrow.
Okay, just asking.
Oh, man. Yeah. I've seen that picture floating around the Photoshop. It's the meeting room, and it's empty, and then there's someone Photoshops Lawson Blake in there and Calipari, and that's the whole thing. That's pretty good. It's better than the Photoshop of Chris Beard dropping between the three baseball players, which was really, really heinous. That was a difficult, disgusting display.
Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Yeah. Some of y'all have a macabre sense of humor like we do. I don't like it.
I didn't.
I don't like it at all.
I thought that was. I thought it was
uncalled for.
Yes, guys, it was uncalled for. We didn't need
completely
to do
uncalled
it.
for.
We didn't need to do it.
Right.
Set by Matt.
Oh, man.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a
You're
pop
evil.
up.
You're
Behind
pure
first base.
evil.
Jared Gates over in foul territory. Carson Shaddy is there
Hey.
too. Nobody could get to
DQ.
it, and it went foul.
You could just pot it
landed
down, you know.
between Shaddy, Cole, and Gates.
You are ultimately in control.
Oh, DQ said, yeah, I mean, I could.
Yeah. How about that? You're evil.
Why?
It's 74 days till Arkansas wins its first baseball national championship.
I watched that Bill Buckner.
Why don't we have a countdown going for that?
Because
we count down to a meaningless football season every summer. Why don't we count down to a national championship?
Thought about it today.
Baseball wins a national title in 74 days. Get that going.
Here's somebody.
There's no downside.
Here's somebody that sleeps with just one sock.
What?
Yeah. You know the worst thing that happens to me
is it here
when like you ever get like a sock that's half on, half off. That is the worst feeling in the world, especially like
no.
When you wake up.
No.
Yes, because I'm too lazy to reach down and get it.
No. Wet socks the worst feeling.
Oh, God. Well,
they never dry.
But who goes to bed with a wet
They
sock?
never dry. I'm just talking in general.
In general,
a wet sock's the worst thing.
DQ, have you ever had a wet sock?
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
I mean, it's not like, like illness or disease or anything, but in terms of, bad things that can happen to you, you underestimate how big the puddle is, and your sock gets wet, and it's wet for the
Like
next
when you were
10
a
hours.
kid and you'd like step in a stream or something, and
Yeah,
then for the rest of the day you're walking around.
Why I keep a backup pair of socks in my car for such an emergency.
You do not have an extra pair of socks.
I should, though. It's not a bad idea.
It's not, oh, by the way, we're almost out of the season where you can take your survival kit out of your car.
Yeah,
you got to put the summer survival kit in there, but you can take the blankets, the candles, all that kind of stuff. It's not. We're not going to be in sub-zero weather moving forward.
Is the summer survival kit ice?
No, well, no, not in your car. Probably a bottle of Boone's, maybe some Franzia. Look, you're going to get stuck somewhere.
Tip it, yeah.
You're going to get stuck somewhere and it's warm. You might as well, be comfortable.
Bottom shelf.
Right.
What's that stuff called?
Bottom shelf whiskey, Old Crow.
Old Crow. That's right. Yeah, you get the Old Crow in there.
DQ, were you part and parcel to his deception that he is currently taking? Yeah, my boy here. We talked last week about him getting a decanter for his whiskey. He got a bottle of really, I mean, that's good stuff.
Upper middle class.
Yeah, upper middle class. I mean, this is like the Jeffersons of
it's a nice subdivision without a gate.
Correct.
That's what it is.
It is perfectly acceptable. for any whiskey drinker.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
So I told him to get the
There's a
decanter.
POA.
I told him to get the decanter and pour the whiskey in there, and then you'll plug it up and you do your thing. Well, you get 2 of them, and you have a decanter for your guests because you don't want to give them the good stuff, and then you have one for you. Well, he went and took my advice, which you should never do.
Well, we found the
he found the cheapest stuff he could and put it in the other one, and then he's gonna have to mark the bottom of the decanter,
a little dot
so he
on
knows
there.
which one's which.
Yeah. I found that we were cleaning out the pantry, and I found the old the other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So and then I found the bottle of that stuff that the guy brought us at the remote that one time.
Oh,
remember when you took the cigar and I took the whiskey?
Yeah,
I found that. I still got
That's good
that
stuff, actually.
Old Forester.
Yeah, that's some good stuff.
Okay.
Now, if they
Got that
win,
too.
if they win the College Baseball World Series
in 74 days,
in 74 days
from tonight, yes.
sweep through the thing.
Yes.
I will bring the $500 bottle in, and we'll go to town.
Oh, I've always had a dream about something about this. It's not. I've dreamed.
How often do you dream about?
Here's what I've
sex?
dreamed.
Yes.
I've dreamed that every coach here has a bottle from the year that they took the job, and it's on a shelf. And when they win the title, they drink from the bottle.
Okay.
So my dream is that Dave has a 2003 something sitting somewhere, and this in 74 days he can crack it open. That's what my dream is. 21-year-old Scotch. That's what it is.
Okay.
Or wine or whatever he's
wine,
into.
okay.
Yeah,
All
whatever
right.
it is. Yeah. That's what every coach should do. When you get a job,
I know one that
get
does.
a bottle. and then you can't open that bottle though till you win the whole thing. Then you can open the bottle.
Okay.
So like Cal will get a nice 2024. And next year he can
He's
open
got a wine cellar. I'd imagine he does.
He feels like a wine guy to me.
Yeah.
He really does.
Yeah.
I know he was in bourbon country for all those years, but I think he's a wine guy.
Yeah.
But he's got a wine sommelier, perhaps.
That's sommelier. Not a sommelier pirate like DQ likes.
He's
you read
into
any
the
books on-
cheese, the whole charcuterie situation. all
Oh,
of it,
he's going charcuterie.
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole thing. Yeah.
DQ. Any read any books on Somali pirates recently?
No, I'm working.
Oh no.
I'm working through I believe it was the first book that Jimmy Carter put out as soon as he
What is
got
your
out of the
fascination with him?
presidency. He's old.
DQ's a crazy liberal. That's what the
I'm old, but why? What is your fascination with Jimmy Carter?
I think he proves. No, I don't. Never mind. Don't do that. I don't want to get
It's
into
because
it.
he's the oldest living
He's
president.
the oldest living president.
Okay.
So when he croaks, you're going to be.
I'll be pretty sad, actually.
You'll be in the Bill Clinton fan club because he'll be the oldest
Yeah.
living president at that
Yeah.
point.
Really?
I like Bill Clinton.
You get that?
Yeah.
I mean, he's from
Yeah,
Arkansas.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter to a lot of people
Yeah,
at DQ, but that's
But so
my
I'm
dad
reading.
didn't vote for him. but-
I'm reading about the Jimmy Carter presidency.
You've never
right now.
watched Primary Colors, have you?
No.
You really need to watch that. You've seen it. John Travolta,
Yeah.
Jack Stanton.
Yeah, of course.
Loosely based on the Clinton campaign in
It was a
92.
Jeopardy clue a couple days ago.
What?
A movie, a 1998 movie with Billy Bob
Okay.
Thornton and John Travolta.
It's a really good movie. Kathy Bates is in it. Billy Bob's in it.
Yeah. And I go, what is primary color? Actually, we don't phrase it in a form of the question when we play at the house. We just shout out the answer.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Whenever we know it. Yeah.
You two need to get like matching buzzers.
We thought about that. We'll put it on the registry. You know what the best feeling is when nobody on the screen knows it and I do.
How often does that happen?
Not that often,
Okay, all
but
right,
it's
okay.
great.
Okay, it's that. Okay,
I think if you're scoring at home
or alone,
that you get triple the points when they don't know it on TV and I do.
Okay,
so that's kind of our working rule. Like if you get a daily double and someone bets 5,000, and if they don't know it, you get 15,000. That's how. Those are the house rules at our place on Jeopardy. And now you know.
What happened?
There it is.
Ugh.
That's right. Here it is. Yeah. Oh, here's our. I mismatched our Mountain Home people. And I know Jesse is actually the home inspector. He is offering up his services pro bono to Calipari to inspect his new home. He says he knows a guy. So there you go. We're here to help. He also sent us a picture of someone that had a microwave in their closet at a house he inspected with a working 7 button. By the way.
Here's a text of the 479 DQ. Could you please give this texter the routing number for the check behind you?
There is actually a routing number.
I know.
Wouldn't it be funny if it's real?
Yeah, because it's not just 1, 2, 3, 4.
DQ, set up your rent with that number and see if it works next month. That's all online, right?
Right.
Direct deposit and
Yeah,
whatnot?
that's all. I would like to clear something up. Skeeter's pointing out I ate on a $20 budget, try to keep my electric bill under $500. I have a $500 bottle of alcohol. It was a gift.
He didn't buy it.
No. I wouldn't do that.
Right. My man is a mooch. He wouldn't buy a $500.
Not a mooch. I just like cutting corners to an almost maniacal.
He's on the Mark Watney potato diet over here, man.
No, not this week. Not this week. I'm trying to figure out if I can do this $15 and under thing. I think I can. I think I've mapped it out, but we'll see.
You should do a diet of only food at the convenience store. That's all you do.
Oh no! I don't want. I
that.
don't want to know what that would do to my insides.
You wouldn't do that.
It's also
like
expensive.
Morgan Spurlock.
It's also expensive. I don't know.
Let's see. Now, what about this? What if you just got a pizza and you ate like a slice a day and then 2 slices at the end? There are 8 slices in a week. How about that?
Here's the thing. If I'm going to do it, it's got to be one of the weekends that I don't have my daughter because she eats everything.
Yeah, you got to be. Yeah.
So, I mean, that you think the NIL is a moneyless, just a bottomless pit. I'd like to introduce you to a 12-year-old. It would have to be on one, which is this week. So I'm going to try the $15 thing in 2 weeks and see if I can do it. DQ, FedEx guy would like to know how many boomer thoughts have we had this week?
I thought about him yesterday.
Okay. All right. Any
But
particular
it's
reason?
not. So I don't think about him. His name just kind of crosses my mind
Uh-huh.
because I don't
know
anything about him. So it's just kind of
Which
the
makes it
name.
even more weird.
The name just kind of comes to me, and then I forget about it for a while. It's like, do you guys know what the game is?
The game.
I'm not
The
in
game.
I'm not in the game anymore.
No, he is not.
You're in the game.
Well, the game is every time you think about the game, you lose. So I just lost the game.
Oh, okay.
So now,
got it.
in 3 months, in 3 months, when you randomly think, "Oh, the game," then you
lose.
Then you lose the game.
Got it. Okay.
I hope people just lost the game.
I hate it here.
And now I have to text the person who introduced the game to me that I lost the
That
game.
you just lost. Okay. I got it.
What about man, I can't recover from that. That is I'm
If you don't think this country's going to hell, I don't know what. I don't know what other proof
it was
you need.
Boomer's show that helped out with one of our poll questions today with the because WFAN in New York did a sports update where they included the wrestling results.
That's where I got the question from.
And they were making fun of it on their show the other day about how you can't put wrestling results in a sports update because it's scripted. It's like putting the results of Grey's Anatomy in the sports update. You can't do it.
Yep, no, can't do it. DQ, several people are complaining that you're not supposed to explain the game.
But are you supposed to
Well,
hate
someone has to tell you about the game.
But you are supposed to hate the game.
No,
But not the player.
No, you hate the player.
You
not
don't
the
hate
game.
the player. You hate the game.
player. No, you hate the player. You don't hate
That's
the game.
wrong.
No, it's not.
That's
You
absolutely
hate the
wrong.
player. Don't hate the. You don't hate the player. Hate the game.
That's what I said. Right. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. That's right.
Okay, you're using the word. No. You hate the player.
No. That's wrong.
No, that's correct.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
No.
Whatever.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game. That's how the phrase goes.
Hate the player, not the game.
That is not what it is.
It's exactly what it is. Why would I hate the game? You hate the person.
That's wrong.
We had a discussion today. DQ.
Call Calipari. He knows the answer to
DQ,
this.
we had
Calipari, do you hate the player or the game?
We had a discussion today that he is only happy when he's miserable. It's the only time in his life he's happy is when he's miserable. And he agreed.
I don't know about this.
Yes.
I'm only miserable when it's not about me. That's when I'm miserable. And today's not about me, so I'm agitated. That's what it is.
Did we get all
You
that?
are gonna hate your wedding day.
It's a good one, DQ. You're fired. All right, 20 minutes now until the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. We'll be back after this.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
I know Fayetteville. I know the people.
I know how to coach offensive line.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
It's a good day to be in Arkansas. You know why? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1.5 million. And the best part? The winning ticket can only be sold in Arkansas. Maybe today. Maybe even to you. Can you imagine? There's a jackpot drawing every Wednesday and Saturday night. So your next chance to win is coming up very soon. Try Lotto today for only $2 per play. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
I like to be active, and as you get older, I know it because I am older. You're more prone to injury, and I could not get rid of the pain.
QC Kinetics patient Diane Richardson talking about how a hiking injury left her in awful pain.
No one wants to live in pain. I certainly don't want to live in pain. I don't have time for pain.
Diane had heard about regenerative medicine, so she called QC Kinetics and started treatment right away, and the results were incredible.
I couldn't believe it. I honestly was skeptical, but the pain went from a 10 to a 0.
QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in using natural biologics, healing properties from your own body to restore and repair damaged joint tissue. There's no surgery, no drugs, and no downtime.
The result was phenomenal. I mean, I was not feeling any pain. I'm able to do everything that I want to do.
If you have pain from arthritis or injury, this may be the solution you're looking for. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation.
It was a game changer.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
It's the spring sale event going on now at Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses. 80% off Cali King adjustable base and mattress. Only $7.99. Get a free pillow and protector on purchases over $3.99. Living room starting at $7.97 and dining sets starting at only $1.99. Don't forget 20% off website orders at cheapsleep.net. Don't miss the spring sale at Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses. Springdale, Fort Smith, Bentonville, and Conway.
Join us in celebrating Burton Pools and Spa's 46th anniversary. Get incredible deals on in-ground pools with savings up to $12,000 and construction starting in May. Snag up to $1,200 off Doughboy above-ground pools and $5,000 off Doughboy semi-in-ground pools. And hot tubs start at an unbelievable price of just $39.99. Celebrate with us and pocket huge savings at Burton Pools and Spas in Springdale and Fort Smith. At Burton, we do more than build pools. We build long-term relationships.
For the past several years, you've been casting your votes for the best of Northwest Arkansas, and the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale has received many of them. Best new restaurant, best sports bar, best steakhouse, best overall restaurant, best chicken wings, and for 2023, best sports bar and best salad. Check out their event room for parties and banquets. Be sure to sign up for rewards points and follow the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Facebook. Check them out at theallamericansteakhouse.com, then come in and see for yourself. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale. Your Mach 1 market moment.
And inflation is something we've been talking about for a long time. It's trickling into 24. It's still here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different conversation than it was a year ago.
You know, and I like this, how are Americans feeling?
Yeah.
You know, we see clients in our office every day, all ages, demographics. And I would say that there might be a slight tick up in optimism, but, you know, there's still some pessimism.
Oh, for sure.
Some concern.
I mean,
here in Northwest
I just had a conversation with a client yesterday that they were like, everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just the basics of going to the grocery store and you walk out with 2 bags and it was $150. And that's a very real thing, that getting the basics and trying to get by day to day. And it's costing a lot of money these days to do that. And
Visit Mach1FG.com to hear the whole conversation and get your investment questions answered. For full disclosures, visit Mach-1financial.com/disclosure.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Hey there, I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We have a dreary day out there across northwest Arkansas. You can expect mostly cloudy skies, afternoon highs only rising into the low 60s. This afternoon and tonight, we are expecting to see some scattered showers pop up across the area, maybe a few isolated thunderstorms as well. Overnight lows tonight slip into the mid-40s before we're returning back to sunny skies for your Thursday and highs into the mid-60s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruskin and Zach shows been streamed in 155 countries, 50 states, and territories. Yesterday, streamed in Coupon, Pennsylvania. If you want to stream it too, it's hitthatline.com. Go in the Google Play, Alexa thing, say, hey, the ESPN Northwest Arkansas will show up. You can also get us on the ESPN app. Sitting here watching the video of Calipari's arrival. I guess they brought him into Drake Field. I haven't been in that terminal in, 30 years. I didn't even know it was still there.
Yeah, it's still there.
It's still there. So, hey, they put him in the
Got
right
runway
color.
lights and everything.
He changed shirts on the plane, clearly. He was wearing a blue one when he took off, wearing a red one when he landed.
Smart move.
Lots of smiling faces.
Do you think his people helped him change clothes, or did he do it himself?
Oh, I think he had somebody tell him what to do.
You don't think he had help?
Nah, not so much.
I don't know. These rich people, I don't think they're ever alone for 1 second.
No.
I think they're
It's
always
like DQ. Can't be alone.
That's right.
Got to be talking to somebody at all times.
Let's go to Robert at Fort Smith on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Yes, Robert.
Hey, guys, real quick. Tommy keeps talking about we got the Elvis of basketball, which is fine, but we're not getting 68 comeback Elvis here. I think we're getting like 72, 73 Elvis. You know, and he died in 76. And then my other thing is, do you feel like he's divorced? Because out of the 15 years with Kentucky, are we the hot new girl that you want to go out with, or does this rejuvenize you and make you want to coach different, or what? And I'm just curious what y'all think about that.
Okay, I want to state it for the record. First of all, Robert and Fort Smith compared Jalen Calipari taking this job to a fat Elvis Presley, which is gutsy to say the very least.
Hold on.
That is guts
First
right
of all,
there. Oh, my
Fat
Lord.
Elvis was better than Skinny Elvis.
Fat
Sorry.
Elvis Presley at a Vegas lounge?
No, I'm talking in the ghetto.
Wow.
In the ghetto, Suspicious Minds. Better than anything he did while he
wasn't
was
that fat then.
Fat Elvis.
That's
better
early
than Skinny
70s,
Elvis.
wasn't it?
Yes, Fat Elvis better.
He was
than Skinny
fat in the late 75 onward till the end.
Puffed up Elvis was better than skinny shaker. Elvis.
Lord mama,
Sorry,
I feel my temperature wiser.
You will never convince me that his best. It's like most rock bands. Like most rock bands on drugs are better than off drugs. The only one that defies that is Aerosmith. Fat Elvis.
What a topical reference, too. The Elvis Presley of basketball. Elvis been dead 45 years. Can we get a more updated reference?
Elvis.
He's the Taylor Swift of basketball. How about that?
Elvis lives in his plates.
And in that statue he's got up on the pedestal, like in that episode of Saved by the Bell. Remember that one?
He may be gone.
Where they broke it?
He might be gone, but he lives in his. He lives through it.
He lives on in his plates.
That's right.
You are mean.
DQ, John Calipari, he's the Taylor Swift of college basketball, isn't he?
DQ, your thoughts?
Yeah,
Okay. See?
I would say.
All right, we'll update the references here. I know
I don't think that matters.
I know we have an older crowd here, but good gracious, Elvis?
But I mean,
He's the Frank Sinatra of basketball. My God.
Perry Como, Louis De Prima, just the gigolo.
He's the Glenn Miller.
Right, right.
The Bing Crosby.
Whew, okay.
He's the Jimmy Durante. I'll stop.
What's wrong with Jimmy Durante? Other,
Good night, Mrs. Calabas, wherever you may be. At Jimmy Durante, the repertoire there, BE. God, I'm talented. Let's go to Guyman in Springdale. Yes, Guyman, hello.
Yeah, hey, I got an updated Las Vegas reference for you. How about Andre Agassi?
Okay.
And here's where I come up with that. So I'm one of the poors that's being asked to donate to the NIL. And I looked at the Arkansas Edge website, and it's actually some pretty good money. And it says to make checks out to the BPS Foundation. And so I looked them up, and I guess that's Blueprint Sports, and they handle a bunch of NIL collectives for a lot of schools.
Right.
And a lot of their guys on that board are associated with the Agassi Foundation, and the checks go to Las Vegas. And so that's okay, that's fine. But here's a question. It's a nonprofit, and I guess I'd like to know where my money is going if I'm going to send it off to a nonprofit in Las Vegas. I mean, if I give them $10, how much of that money goes through the nonprofit and ends up with the athlete here at Arkansas?
Well, see, Guyman, you're not supposed to ask.
That's my question.
You're not supposed to ask probing
Guyman, don't
questions
ask
like
those
this.
questions.
You're just supposed to hand over the money and be quiet. That's what you're doing is being an agitator, Guyman. That's what you're doing. We don't need agitators.
Well,
today.
according to some people, that makes me not a true Razorback fan, and so I don't know. My name's on the sidewalk, so I dispute that. But
Guyman, you're
yeah,
living my personal hell. My name's on the sidewalk, but I'm not in Arkansas.
And the other question I have is, I don't know if it's a question, just an observation. I haven't seen a lot of other people in the sports media around here asking those kinds of questions.
Oh yeah.
And all we get told is, well, we don't really know. And instead of saying, hey, we're asking these questions to Arkansas Edge and Blueprint, and we'll let you know when we have something. And I don't know that they're going to get a lot of donations until those questions are answered and it's kind of clearly explained along those lines. So anyway, that's my 2 cents. I'm sure there's change coming back, but.
Well, Guyman, again, you are what they call what do they call that?
Educated?
No. When you we're doing a hat dance on TV. We're doing a hat dance.
Oh, a hat dance! Hat dance! Hat dance! Giants, Nats.
Giants hats dancing around.
Hold
3
on.
of them. 1.
3.
Are you going 3? 1. 1. 1. Ah, 2. Dang it! You were so close.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang it.
You are a subversive. That's what you are, Guyman, and that's not what we're looking for here. We're looking for good soldiers that follow the orders and don't ask any questions. And you asking questions,
yeah, we don't like.
You're going to get your court-martialed. All right.
Yeah.
What back-to-back calls? What back-to-back calls we've had here?
So,
Think about this.
On the collective,
the first guy said Calipari's Fat Elvis, and this guy is not. It's the collective money's going to Vegas.
But it doesn't matter where the money goes. It's going to a collective that's going to take a percentage off the top. Whatever that percentage is going to be, they have to raise the money plus what they owe them to get to their goal. The idea that a third party is sort of is collecting your money and controlling your money for any period of time is a little frightening. And I think his question is, where does my money go? How much of my money actually goes to University of Arkansas athletes that I'm donating for? It's a reasonable question. And if the collective or the Edge or anybody's not willing to answer that, that would be suspicious. Now, my guess is they're taking somewhere between 10 and 20%. And then, sending it. And then how much of that money, gets divvied up or to the athletes? That's the question.
I have not found, this is just me talking, your local neighborhood skeptic. But I have not been presented any information to convince me to give to any of these collectives yet. With the foundation, you know what it is. It's the scholarship. It's the tickets. You understand all that. It's the right to get the tickets. On. That makes sense to me. But this other thing is very murky, to say the least. Very murky.
It's a Ponzi scheme.
Well, that's that.
Poor Charles Ponzi.
Listen, we're gonna need you to quit saying stuff like that.
Okay,
because that is causing problems.
So what they want you to do is they want you to give money and then go get 3 of your friends to give the same amount of money.
Get in line. All right, get in line. You want to get paid, don't you? Get in line. Shut up.
Yeah, all right.
866-285-4005. Ruscin and Zach. We'll be right back.
I'm Allison Wise in the 4029 newsroom. John Calipari has landed. The plane carrying the Arkansas Razorback men's head basketball coach touched down at Drake Field Wednesday afternoon. That's where he greeted fans and shook hands. Calipari signed a 5-year contract with a starting salary of $7 million a season, which includes a $1 million signing bonus. The Razorbacks will formally introduce Coach Cal at 6 p.m. at Bud Walton Arena. And Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders delivered the 2024 State of the State address Monday. During her speech, she touted her education plan under the LEARNS Act that lawmakers passed last year. And she invited families that use Arkansas's new school voucher program to come to the address in Little Rock. The top item on lawmakers' agenda for the fiscal session that also started today is Sanders' $6.3 billion proposed budget for the upcoming year.
WT Equipment is your home for
Those are
New
your
Holland ag
headlines.
and
I'm
construction
Allison
equipment,
Wise.
sales, parts, and service for high horsepower row crop tractors and combines, utility tractors and hay equipment, compact track loaders, and mini excavators. WT Equipment has it all. Stop by one of their 8 locations to explore the value of New Holland tractors and see why New Holland hay equipment and twin rotor combines are second to none in harvesting ability. Need to upgrade your construction equipment fleet? Give WT Equipment a call. Come by a store or check out their website, WTEquip.com.
Hey, it's Phil Elson. Former Hog James Teague is back for another season on Halftime. Teague Law Firm has an excellent reputation, winning the Best of Northwest Arkansas award 6 times. James and his father, Robert, will help you with all family law matters, including guardianships, adoption, and child support. They'll help with criminal law, ranging anywhere from felonies to traffic offenses, DWIs, and more. Call James and the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688 or visit teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm, if they can't help you, they'll talk baseball.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofer.com.
Richard's Country Meat Market has everything you need for an old-fashioned crawfish boil. Live crawfish, shrimp, sausage, corn, and potatoes. Give Richard a call by Wednesday to place your crawfish order and pick it up on Friday. While you're there, choose from mild to spicy seasonings for a delicious Cajun crawfish boil. Plus, Richard has the best selection of fresh fish like salmon and cod. With over 25 years of business, you know Richard's Country Meat Market is the only place to get top choice and prime meat, Petty hams, fresh fish, crawfish, and in-house seasoning. Richards makes it easy with in-store and curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 479-443-0000. Richards Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive. For curbside pickup and to place your crawfish order, call Richards Country Meat Market at 443-0000. 443-0000. Richards Country Meat Market in Fayetteville, 479-443-0000.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and coming soon to Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Evan Cohen here from Unsportsmanlike on ESPN Radio for True Green. Are you ready to elevate your lawn game without breaking the bank? True Green has been the trusted choice for over 2 million homeowners for over 50 years. Visit TrueGreen.com and discover the easiest and affordable way to achieve a pro-level lawn guaranteed. Plus, enjoy True Green's verified price matching, ensuring you get the best lawn for the best price. Visit TrueGreen.com and transform your lawn effortlessly. That's TrueGreen.com. Your dream lawn is just around the corner.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why did they listen? Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We're back here on Ruskin and Zach. The three of us are all here, present and accounted for. We are not following John Calipari around town.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get like an official pronunciation.
Well, according to a guy in Cave Springs, it's Perry.
Okay.
Not Parry.
Well, you know
as in
what?
Steve Perry.
That's perfectly fine with me.
I like a source in Cave Springs is fine with me.
Yeah. I love the city of Cave Springs. I haven't gotten a ticket there.
I almost did.
It's easy.
Yeah. They got this one street where like 3 different bureaus patrol it. You got to be careful.
Yeah,
in there.
you do.
I mean, it's
Cave,
tricky.
Cave Springs is Cave Spring that Springs corridor there, Elm Springs, Cave Springs. It's a hotbed for
You got to watch
for
out
traffic
there,
violations, especially. And the last time I got stopped, I didn't get ticketed. The last time I got stopped was when you're on your way out to XNA and you take that and you're coming from the airport and you take the right onto 112 and going back towards Springdale. If you roll through that, they will stop you every single time.
They'll get you there.
Yeah, they will.
Yeah. We need to, people are always calling in with people do this wrong all the time. Calling in, talking about accidents. No. Call in and tell us where the cops are. Run a radar.
Oh yeah,
that's the information we want to pass along to the people.
I mean, if you want to be, helpful, tell us where the bears in the air are.
Snitches do not get stitches.
Not on
here.
this show.
No, absolutely.
No. So we used to do that in the morning. We all got in all kinds of trouble.
Yes. Let's do that. So let's help out the people.
Way back when. This is the early 90s. Benton County used to put, where the, where you kind of go around the bend and the big rocks are to the right in Bella Vista and the golf course is to the left. They used to put a Benton County police car up there. Nobody in it, but there was like a sign. They would put it behind the sign, and like people would call in all the time and tell us that the cop there or whatever. Well, we figured out that it wasn't a cop; it was just a car. And somebody went out and put like a mannequin on it, and they would like write things on the windows. It really pissed off Andy Lee, the sheriff of Benton County, at one point. He really got mad about that. But Elkins was another one. We used to call out the Elkins cops all the time.
Oh wow!
We used to have people. Actually, a buddy of mine was in town a couple of days ago, and he went out there one time with donuts. Like we would find them, and then we would send donuts to the cops. And like that.
I still can't believe we had a caller compare John Calipari to a fat Elvis Presley. That is unbelievable.
That's the artistic.
What happened to the fans? I thought you guys were going gaga here. What's going on?
Well, he might not. He's not a true fan.
No, maybe. I don't know. No, Robert's. I've known Robert a while.
He's not a true fan.
I met Robert a bunch of times.
Okay.
Yeah, I sat by him at a baseball game once. It was that year they were bad, so you could get good seats, like right behind home plate, which I did for that game. Like literally, like walking in the park. I'm like, hey,
you pointed this out.
What'd I do?
Vladimir Guerrero today. The Jays are playing the Mariners. I think he hit a home run 459 feet with a wood bat.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yeah, he did. Not the most incredible thing I've seen this week, though, in that sport.
Okay.
Ellie De La Cruz went home to home in 15 seconds. 15 seconds he rounded the bases.
Guys, if you are not paying attention and not watching him on a nightly basis, he's amazing. And he's fun. He's fun to watch.
And these texts here on the McClarty Daniel hotline, these bad callers are costing us recruits.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to get all these big 5 stars that Calipari's got the money to get, you got to shut up and start saying nice words.
You know what? Our Hush Fund is open. The Ruskin Zach Hush Collective is open.
Yeah, how much of that money they giving us to shut up?
0.
Well, then we're going to keep talking. Then. That's the way that's going to work. Round the bases in 15 seconds. And I'm not talking like, Little League bases. 90 feet.
DQ, do you know who Ellie De La Cruz is?
I've heard his name.
He's phenomenal. Him and Cruz O'Neill.
There may be 10 people listening to this show, including the two of us.
And
although we don't listen. We don't listen.
He's terrific.
But they don't know who he is.
I know, but they should. And
they don't like baseball.
Yeah.
Unless it's college baseball.
And he does this stuff all the time. He's the fastest human I've seen play that sport in a long, long time. He's like Usain Bolt fast.
I'm telling you, if he's running the whole bases in 15 seconds, he's the fastest human to ever play that game.
Maybe. Maybe.
What, Ty Cobb was faster? No way.
Dion played the sport.
He wasn't running. He didn't do an inside the park home run in 15 seconds.
That was crazy. And that's with the swing. Like that's a second and a half.
Home to home.
Yeah.
That's what the track man was analyzing there. Home to home.
Oh my God.
What happened?
I got a text and I thought it said John Calipari and it wasn't. It was John somebody else with a C.
Oh, you thought he was texting you?
Well, I looked down, like I can't see my phone anyway. But I looked at it, I just saw JC and it was not great. Move on. Just move on. Don't.
Thank you for
don't.
We were on a heater. We were cooking there.
Yeah. Well, if it was Calipari, that would have been news.
Yeah. If he called you, that'd be great.
Here we go.
Is he calling the station? Do you know the number?
No.
Oh.
Bailey wants to know, DQ, what is the percentage of listeners that can get to second base in 15 seconds? Bailey, quit. That's not right.
Take 2 weeks off and quit. That's what you need to do. Oh, man. My dad says there's nothing wrong with the obedient media wearing their Razorback shirts and jackets while reporting on the new coach.
How many of them will be in Razorback garb tonight? Our press.
I purposely did not wear it today. I only like this is my new policy. I only like to wear the colors when all of you are mad at them. So like last week when Musselman left, I wore the Razorback shirt because you were all down in the dumps. Today when you're happy, I'm not wearing the color. It's too easy. I zig when you zag. That's what I do.
Don't put that much thought into it.
You're wearing the colors today.
First of all, it was clean.
Whatever.
I checked.
You
the
knew
weather.
what you were doing.
I didn't even think about
it. You knew what you were doing.
Fine. It's all Notre Dame stuff from here forward.
Okay.
Everybody cool
Till
with
2025.
Right, oh boy.
Till 2025.
Cannot wait. I've already blocked that week off. I'm taking the week off. Get ready for that.
We're interviewing AI Newt Rockney that week, folks. Don't miss it. It's going to be outstanding.
Yeah, you're going to want to be here for that. I will be insufferable.
Yeah.
You hated it. You hated us before. You wait.
They'll hate you.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
Willie Wilson getting a vote for fastest human. 15 seconds. And this somebody just pointed this out on the text line. 15 seconds from home to home while having to turn.
Yeah.
Is really, 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 really fast.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's what it is. Oh,
anyway,
man.
that all started with a 459-foot Vladimir Guerrero Jr. home run. You remember when Jose Canseco hit the ball into the third tank at Skydome?
Yes.
That's where this ball landed.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Manny Ramirez do that too? Somebody.
I don't
few
remember
people
him
have
doing
done
it, but
that.
he may have. Manny didn't have great power. Manny was not a home run.
Maybe it was Vlad Guerrero.
Now that I would believe.
Somebody went third tank there at the old Skydome, whatever they call it now. Rogers Center.
Canseco did it in a playoff game. And when it was either 90 or 91, he hit a ball, and when it made that crack and you knew it was gone, it just kept going. That thing wound up in the roof.
JR says if Arkansas somehow wins that football game, you'll have to be drawn and quartered.
Well, thank God that's not a possibility.
He's not worried about that.
I am. Look, of all the games, I looked at their schedule the other day. Of all the games on their schedule, that was a win. They just pencil that one in.
Yeah, today I wore my Poppy Levitard shirt. You don't get the show shirt. That's what I wore today. I thought it was fitting. Let's see here. What is this? It's 120 yards in 15 seconds. Yeah,
with turns.
Yeah, pretty good. No. Joe in Centerton, he's great, but he can't hit from the left-hand side.
You know, Joe.
And there's always something.
There's always somebody.
Always something.
It's got something to say.
Right.
Just enjoy him.
I won the lottery, but I have to drive all the way to Little Rock to pick up the check.
The taxes.
God, what an inconvenience.
My
$10 million.
My $600 million. Come on, man.
We are less than 2 hours from John Vincent Calipari's exhibition. That's right. Yeah, it'll be like a Tom Jones, Wayne Newton concert. Everybody's going to be throwing their underwear on the stage.
I can't.
As he takes the stage at Bud Walton Arena. You will hear live coverage here on ESPN Arkansas at 6 p.m. So don't miss that. It'll be pretty good. So that's right. Here's someone wanting to donate a gift card to the NIL fund.
Oh, that you know what? That's not the worst idea.
They might take it.
No, if it's one of those Visa gift cards, they'll take it. They will take anything that you will give them. Absolutely anything.
Like Goodwill.
Oh yeah.
Just hand them your couches,
All of
old
it.
chairs,
Right.
old appliances you don't use anymore.
They'll
take
sort
them
it
all.
out afterwards.
Right. Bags of old clothes, all that stuff.
I don't know. DQ, will you be donating now?
No.
Okay.
We welcome those of you who are just now joining us, right?
Welcome.
Following Arkansas's 8-2 heroic win over San Jose State.
Heroic.
To win their 23rd in a row. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and on hitthatline.com. And we are here as your cruise directors for the John Vincent Calipari Love-In that begins at 6 o'clock here live from Bud Walton Arena. We will have that for you here coming up at that appropriate time, assuming all the equipment works, which is 50-50 at best. It does smell very musty in here today. I want to say that.
Well, the mold is taken. Remember, it's wet outside, so the mold is
very musty in here. Give me a headache. I'm going to have to go home.
Nope. No, you're here. You will stay here and drink instant beverages like the rest of us.
You're not in charge.
No, I'm not.
DQ's in charge.
That's true. That is. I found that out today.
They have petitions everywhere. Everywhere you go, there is someone with a petition.
Sounded very angry.
That is taken out
That
of
is the
context.
most angry she's ever been.
Taken out of
It
context?
sounds like I'm mad at the petitions, which I'm not. At the time, I was mad at you.
What did I do?
You were being mean.
DQ is socially conscious. She loves a good petition.
Well, first of all, her take on the farmers market thing was wrong.
I'll be there Thursday. I'll be there Saturday.
And I'll tell you, a sneaky good farmers market that is not well attended at the moment. And if you're looking to get away from the crowd, Rogers.
Oh yeah, go down there,
Frisco. Man, I'm telling you, they're going to be
by those big buckets they have on the.
I'm telling you right now, they're going to move into that 2 slot by the time this is all over. And Fayetteville's going to be high and dry. DQ.
No.
You'll be the only name on the petition.
Oh boy.
I don't think that matters.
Not in Fayetteville, it doesn't. It's whatever the mayor wants.
All right.
DQ,
Yes.
Abner would like to know if all of your drops were taken out of context.
Well, just that one really is taken out of context because it really does sound like that's why I'm mad, which it's not at all. I was mad at you for the farmer market.
She was misquoted.
Was she?
Well, no, because that's exactly
in her
what
own
I
words.
said. But if you splice the clips just right.
Yes.
Misquoted.
Then you're misquoted?
Yeah, that should count as misquoted.
Misquoted.
Life sucks right now.
Not really.
No.
See, I definitely wasn't saying that about my life.
You got Calipari, and you're 74 days away from a baseball national championship.
Yes, 74
days away. And we will be here every step of the way with the countdown, the real countdown, the countdown that matters. Right here on Ruscin and Zach, every single day we'll be taking care of you. So
Crimson is a better shade of red than Cardinal.
Was that taken out of context?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elf. That was taken out of context too.
All of them taken out of context.
Yeah, it's Ruscin and Zach out of context.
Yeah.
AI, all that stuff. All right. Can we pause now, or what do we need to do?
Yeah.
We can?
Yeah.
We can take a break. Are we good?
Sure.
All right. Let's do that then. Let's do it. I'm out of bullets. You got anything?
Not a thing.
Fantastic. All right. ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app. Ruscin and Zach. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. By the way, Arkansas 40-1 to win the Natty next year on there in basketball. Just saying.
Really?
40-1 right now.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You can get that on the Bet Saracen app right there on your phone. Vegas odds are fine and dandy, but you have to be there to legally bet those odds, and Arkansas law prevents those big, gross national apps from operating in our state. So for the most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, you need to get on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen or go to BetSaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or BetSaracen.com. Do it.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The patented key ingredient is something called Testofen, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again. At work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text LION to 42424 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text LION to 42424. That's LION to 42424.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
It's time to vote for your favorite high school player of the week. ESPN Arkansas and Shamrock Roofing and Construction are recognizing the most outstanding high school student athletes. Visit hitthatline.com each week to vote for your favorite athlete of the week. The high school player of the week is brought to you by Shamrock Roofing and Construction. No one can install a better roof at a better price with a better warranty than Shamrock. Visit them at shamrockroofer.com. Visit the nominees each week at hitthatline.com.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hey, Hog fans, join Matt Jones this Friday, April 12th from 11 to 2 as Halftime will be live at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale. They'll be talking all things Razorbacks, football, basketball, and baseball. There will not be a dull moment, so don't miss out on all the action at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater. Just voted the best sports bar of Northwest Arkansas. Join Matt Jones this Friday from 11 to 2 at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party April 13th and 14th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers behind Nukes. Sponsored by 2 of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV, with brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago. On-site financing available, plus food trucks, a variety of vendors, and bounce house for the kids. Make plans to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party April 13th and 14th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway, Rogers.
Precision Overhead Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all of your overhead door needs. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas, located at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and 416 North 10th Street in Fort Smith. Give them a call today at 844-PDS-DOOR or online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Overhead Door voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Precision Overhead Door.
Guild Mortgage. Guild Mortgage. Hey, this is Joey at Guild, located at 816 North Main Street here in Harrison. Many people ask me if it's a good time to buy, and the answer is yes. Even with the rising rates, it's a great time to buy. Here at Guild, we will give you the honest and trustworthy advice on purchasing a home. So give us a call at 870-416-3755 or online at guildmortgage.com, and we will help you through the home loan process. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, Company MLS 3274, Individual MLS 410-478, all loan subject to underwriting approval. Terms and conditions apply. Subject to change without notice.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Hey there, I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We have a dreary day out there across northwest Arkansas. You can expect mostly cloudy skies, afternoon highs only rising into the low 60s. This afternoon and tonight, we are expecting to see some scattered showers pop up across the area, maybe a few isolated thunderstorms as well. Overnight lows tonight slip into the mid-40s before we're returning back to sunny skies for your Thursday and highs into the mid-60s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruskin and Zach.
The news is brought to you by the Good Chair. Because I had to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by. Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat. The Good Chair. University of Arkansas has officially announced John Calipari as its next head basketball coach. Formal announcement came this morning. He'll be introduced at a pep rally later on tonight. 9th all-time in wins with 855. 8 behind Bob Huggins. 19 behind Adolph Rupp. You can hear the introductory press conference beginning tonight at 6. Meanwhile, Arkansas baseball took 2 from the Tuesday tomato can. San Jose State 5-1 yesterday and 8-2 today. Razorbacks are now 29-3.
Baseball season.
Yes, according. Well, all right. Hold on. For those of you just hopping on, Dave, he had some stuff to say yesterday. He seems a thrill that John Calipari's here.
You guys probably haven't been told we just moved the game up because there's supposedly a window now. So that'll give you guys a little more time to handle basketball and all that stuff you're really interested in right now. Do I pay attention to it? Yeah, I watch it, and I'm glad it's over. It's finally baseball season, right? Yeah, I pay attention to it, man.
You gonna talk to him about waving goodbye that time?
Well, if he wants to.
I don't think he wants to.
That was a beautiful day, man. It was a beautiful day in 2020, and then the whole world went to hell.
Yep. Your Ruskin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Should you have to watch a video and pass a test to operate the office coffee maker? 73.9% of you said yes. Guys, if your buddy decides to grow a mustache, does bro code state that you must ask him if he's a cop? 69.7% of you said yes. This very moment is the clock on your microwave displaying the correct time. 69.8% of you said yes. Escalators, you walk or ride? 79.3% of you said you ride. Asking for a friend.
Absolutely. It's a moment off.
No.
Oh, come on.
How many moments do you have?
Life sucks. You need as many moments off as you can take, man.
Asking for a friend, should sleeping with your socks on be considered a crime? 68% of you said yes. DQ, are you a sock sleeper?
Sometimes.
Way to sit right in the middle there.
Well, it just depends. Sometimes,
on what?
Well, sometimes I get warm, so I'll take my socks off. Sometimes I'm fine, so I'll leave them on.
Ugh.
It differs.
Your waffling is.
It differs from day to day.
I feel like we should have an HR meeting. Your waffling makes me.
Poli-sci degree.
Waffling. Waffling. The waffler.
That's right. She's destined for the state house.
You're gonna be great down there. What will you focus on? I don't know. We're just gonna help some people. I know that'll be.
What a good answer.
Yeah, I got a question. I don't know what the rule is here. If DQ gets her first city council job election, does she have to quit the show because of equal time? How's that work?
They've never heard of us.
Oh, okay, good. All right.
So I just have to keep it a secret.
Right.
Yeah. Where I am every day from 2 to 6.
We've done that pretty well. We've kept it a secret. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're very good secret keepers.
Sure. Should sports outlets be required to post and or cover WrestleMania results? 59.9% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809. Yeah. Corey B points out, sock sleeper, same side sitter, movie talker.
Oh, boy.
Not in the theaters.
That's
I don't talk in the theaters.
Are there any good
That's
movies
troubling.
anymore? Any good movies out there?
You know what I was watching yesterday? Which it's a 30-year-old movie, but it's really, really good. I watched the first Mission Impossible. Tom Cruise.
Ugh.
What? I like that movie.
Ugh.
It's fine. Manuel Barrett in it.
Drivel for the masses.
Oh, stop it.
God.
It's
Give me an art
movie.
house piece anytime over that. I'm telling you.
Oh, here we go. Clay has texted in.
Henry?
No.
Oh, okay.
Byron Buxton holds the inside the park record at 13.85 seconds.
Jiminy Christmas. Wow.
That's moving.
Oh.
And
Wow.
Ellie De La Cruz did it in a tick under 15.
Wow. It's not bad.
That's pretty great.
I like that a lot, actually.
Thank you, Clay. That's
Very good,
information
Clay.
I did not know.
Way to go, Clay.
Yep.
Out there in California. Clay, my God, the taxes, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, seriously, the taxes.
Yeah. Clay, I don't know what you're going to do, man.
California. That's what I always have to say that to the California people because that's what they
Where in
think. I don't know, a new area code? When are we getting our new area code? Is that later this year or when's that happening?
Yeah, I want to say.
Who's going to be the first texter from the new area code?
That's a great question.
We'll have to hang a banner for that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I think we
It's,
need to do that.
Hold on. That's 442. It's
Zach is Googling
it's
an
the
area
Los Angeles.
code.
Oh, look at this. Oh, hey guys, listen. This isn't like cheap California. This is Malibu.
Oh, hello. My God, the taxes,
The
Clay.
310 and look at this. We got somebody with some money.
Hey, man.
That's
Supposedly,
right.
Donate to our collective.
Supposedly, this new area code has already started.
Has it? Okay.
In February.
All right. Well, we're looking for the first text from the new area code to 866-285-4005.
We will
the McCarty Daniel
celebrate.
hotline.
We will celebrate like it's 1999.
We will. We'll give you an introductory press conference with the
Sure,
band
why
and the
not?
Tom Squad and the whole deal. That's what we'll do. We'll make it. We'll make a big deal out of it. It'll be very exciting.
Abner points out that if Ellie De La Cruz went 360 feet in 15 seconds, he was doing 185 miles per hour, according to his calculations.
I don't think that's correct, but okay.
But it's fun to think about, and I think we should go with it. Ellie De La Cruz was clocked at 185 miles an hour.
I wanted. Oh man. Oh yeah. This is a public service announcement for all of you people who like good movies.
I
Tonight,
feel like that was a swipe at me.
well, not really. Tonight at 7 on TCM, The Godfather is on with no commercials. So check that out.
DQ,
It's,
will you
it's
stop
part of
and
their.
watch?
They are celebrating the 100th anniversary of Marlon Brando's
Question.
birth. So-
Now, have you looked at what version it is? Is it the theatrical release, or is it the extended version?
It's probably what was in the theaters or
They
something
always
like
take
that.
commercial breaks at the weirdest times.
They're not taking it's TCM. There are no commercials.
Okay,
during
see,
the
now
movie.
that's the way you watch The Godfather.
Right. Exactly.
The Godfather Epic is the only way to go. It's 8 hours long, and it has all the.
Well, they're not.
deleted
They're just
scenes.
doing the first one.
Well, I mean, think about the program.
The one where Robert Duvall had Brando's lines on his
Right,
shirt,
right.
so he didn't have to memorize his lines because he didn't do that. But,
Spoiler alert: he shoots Fredo,
okay.
but not in the first.
And there's a gun in that old-fashioned toilet with
Right,
a chain.
right.
That's,
It's perfect for us.
God, what a great movie! I can't wait. I can't.
When was the last time you watched it? I watch it once a year.
It's been a minute. I don't know. I was in and out of it one time because it was on TV with commercials, so it's kind of
yeah,
annoying.
I can't do that.
But it's on Paramount Plus, I think, too. So
I'll probably watch it sometime this summer, like on a Sunday morning. There's nothing better than getting out of bed, eating your breakfast, and watching The Godfather. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect movie.
Yeah, it's a terrific film. You could argue, some of you want your Citizen Kane or Casablanca. Godfather's the greatest film ever made.
There's no question. It's
There you
perfect. The movie's perfect.
Which one of y'all is going to finish second?
Yeah. Guyman has text back in. He says the Calipari pep rally is conflicting with the West Fork Veterans Town Hall tonight. It's at the same time. So you can look, Guyman, just take your radio with you. Turn it on. We'll have it for you.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it goes.
No. Abner wants us to get one of those old-fashioned toilets in here. The one with the chain.
We had a toilet. We gave it away.
Be
We
perfect
signed it
for
and
you.
gave it away. DQ, how long would it take you to round the bases?
I really can't run fast. So what's an average?
Super fast is 13.85 seconds.
Okay, what's an average player do it at?
Probably 25.
Okay, I'm probably 35.
Can we do this?
Yeah, we can do this.
We can go over here.
Yeah, I got the keys.
Excellent.
For some unknown reason, they gave me keys.
I think old college basketball shot clock. I think I can do it in 45 seconds. That's what I think.
With or without the break.
There's going to be a keg at second
You're
base.
Right. There's a cooling station at second base for you.
Yeah.
I think I could do it in 20.
No, you couldn't.
I think I could.
I'd like to see him try.
I'll bet.
25?
I know I could do it in under 25. That I do know.
They're not using the park. Get the tarp off the field. Let's go right now.
I could do it in
There's
under
nothing
25.
going on.
I could do it in under 25, but I can only do it once.
Yeah.
By the way, we've got to stop with this.
What?
When something's going on, people make that joke. Oh, nothing to talk about today. It is so hack. I just makes me cringe. Whenever like this Calipari thing, people come up or people even go on their show and they're like, "Well, nothing to talk about today around here." That drives me nuts. I hate it.
Okay.
I hate it. I hate him.
Text out the 479 disagrees with us. Says Casino and Goodfellas were both better than The Godfather. We both love Casino and
You are
Goodfellas.
blocked. You're on the Brian and Ozark list now.
Casino and Goodfellas are excellent movies.
Fly a kite.
Goodfellas,
nuts.
Goodfellas is one of my all-time favorite movies. I love Goodfellas, but it's not The Godfather.
No, God, no.
Like 2 of the top 5 greatest movies ever are The Godfather and Godfather 2.
You should be arrested for saying that.
No,
you should. Look, you should.
If he came in and said the Taylor Swift movie was the greatest movie ever made, that's something you get arrested for. Because that's stupid.
Arrest this
It's like
man.
an Officer and a Gentleman is the greatest movie ever made. You know what, Luke? I love Luke Gossett. I love Luke, but no.
Karma Police. Arrest this
He's
man.
saying Goodfellas and Casino. Those are excellent movies, except for the jump cut in Casino.
Oh, shut up about the editing, for God's
It
sake.
sucked!
28 minutes till the hour.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
Quite honestly, I don't know that anything's a matter with their football program, but just normal football issues.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Is your heating and air system up to task? Call Kelly and Larry, the Champion Heating Pros at Unlimited Heating and Air to schedule your heating and tune-up service. Champion brand offers a 10-year parts and labor warranty on all new and replacement systems. Special tune-up pricing, $79. Military discounts as well as civil service discounts too. Unlimited Heat and Air is veteran-owned and supports all lines of civil service. Call today, 479-225-8809. Unlimited Heating and Air, your Champion home comfort experts.
The future of medicine is here at QC Kinetics. Hi, Tommy Kraft here for QC Kinetics, the nation's leader in the most exciting revolution in pain management we've seen in decades. Regenerative medicine. If you're tired of achy joints, if your joint pain is keeping you from doing what you love, you need to call QC Kinetics right now. Regenerative medicine at QC Kinetics is transforming lives with innovative treatments that deliver lasting results. We're talking natural biologics, using your body's power to repair and restore damaged tissue. Call QC Kinetics now to learn more about exciting options. This is a revolutionary approach that can get you long-term relief with no downtime, no drugs, and no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for a free consultation. 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234. 999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
The madness continues at Mad Rooster Beer Company in Fayetteville. Mad Rooster brews high-quality, innovative beer selections, including IPAs, stouts, fruited sours, and seltzers across their 30 taps. Mad Rooster has 8 big screens and key game audio, so you won't miss a single minute of the action. Don't settle for an ordinary watch party when you can experience all the madness at Mad Rooster. Mad Rooster Beer Company, brewed locally in Fayetteville at 1107 Southwest Avenue.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. You know, Fayetteville's hair joint for men. Did you know your haircut can accentuate features about your face you may not like? That's why you need Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll work with you to create the perfect look for you. If your current barber isn't cutting it, come see us at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We'll have you leaving feeling like a winner. And we all like winners. Book your appointment today at Fantasy Sports Cuts, where the winning look can be found. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men and your little men in training at Mission and Crossover in the Hart Shopping Center. We'll see y'all there.
You won't miss a moment of the March basketball action at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill in Fayetteville, now under new ownership. Cold drinks and hot food specialties are sure to score points with your entire crew. Come watch all the madness at On the Mark. 6,000 square feet of sports entertainment, over 40 flat-screen TVs, and the best smoked wings. All at On the Mark Sports Bar and Grill, 2588 North Craig Avenue in Fayetteville. Now under new ownership. On the Mark. All the games, all the time.
Looking for a new home in the heart of Northwest Arkansas? Head to the Cottages at the Park. These beautiful homes by Buffington have direct access to a 120-acre park and offer maintenance-free yards. That means free time can be spent watching the hogs, traveling, playing in the park, or just enjoying a weekend without yard work. For relaxed living at its finest, Cottages at the Park is the best move you'll make. Visit BuffingtonHomesAR.com/hogradio for details.
Hi there, I'm Sarah, and I just had to share my experience with Mosquito Joe. See, I used to dread spending time outdoors because of those pesky mosquitoes. They would always find me and ruin the fun. I would soak my daughter with bug spray, which hardly ever worked. It was awful. I finally called Mosquito Joe, and wow, it has been quite a game changer. They implemented an eco-friendly mosquito control plan customized especially for my yard. Now I can enjoy my backyard without constantly swatting at bugs and reapplying bug spray every 10 minutes. Visit arkansas.mosquitojoe.com.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
ESPN 99.5. Live across Arkansas, this is Ruscin and Zach.
Elf.
All right, it is 4:38 on Ruscin and Zach.
Oh, boy.
Glad to have you all with us here. The Calipari Love-In is coming up at 6 o'clock. You'll be able to hear it live here on ESPN Arkansas and on hitthatline.com. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I wouldn't share a toothbrush with just anybody.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
Elf.
Woo pig.
Don't do that.
Don't do that. It is, we have not discussed this. It is DQ Thoughts Day.
Yeah, it is.
DQ, do you have thoughts?
I do.
All right.
Okay,
So
I like this.
Now, as we scramble to get everything ready to go here, it is time.
No. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. I'm almost there.
For DQ to share her thoughts about something here on Ruscin and Zach. DQ, take it away.
What I'm about to say has some exclusions to it. Okay.
All right.
I do not think that dogs deserve to go everywhere with you.
Oh, okay.
This is excluding service dogs. Okay. I just want to say that before anyone says service dogs excluded from this conversation. People who need service dogs.
What about a service alligator?
That is not a
Okay.
thing.
DQ concerned about cancel culture.
Okay. I'm not trying to say your service dog should not go with you.
Uh-huh.
But any other dog that is not, a registered service dog does not have the right to go with you everywhere you go.
Uh-huh.
And it really bothers me.
Go on.
So like the family pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see dogs everywhere now. The grocery store. I went to this event. It wasn't a farmer's market, but it was like a vendor's market thing. There were probably one dog to every 5 people. It was a ton of dogs. I went to the bathroom and a dog put his nose like under the stall. Like I was fighting dogs in the bathroom.
The drug dog?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I just don't think that dogs should go everywhere because it's just not all dogs are as well behaved. And, service dogs are trained, like really trained. Yep. And, you're not supposed to pet them and you're not supposed to talk to them. And they are there to do a job. Your other dog isn't. It's just there with you, barking in the grocery store. Yeah. Top dog.
Hoping you'll drop the bacon.
Right?
Yeah.
What about Snoop Dogg?
Well, he's a person.
Just asking. All right, go on.
But do you guys notice? Have you guys noticed this
House
increase in dogs everywhere?
I saw one yesterday. I was grocery shopping.
In a enclosed space, your dog does not need to be.
The House Farm just texted in. Apparently, the only recognized service animals in Arkansas are dogs and horses. So
Yeah,
I'd go with the dogs. I wouldn't want to be walking through the restroom and see a horse walking.
Well, I think horses are used for therapy purposes. Like
you can't get the horse under the doorway into the store.
Sheldon says this is spoken like a true cat.
No. I'm okay.
You're very
Animals,
pro cat.
Animals don't deserve to go everywhere where people go.
DQ, if
you don't deserve to be thrown off the bridge either.
DQ, if it were allowed, would you take Mia to work?
No, probably not, because I would be really worried about her peeing somewhere or something.
I worry
because
about him peeing.
Like
cat pee is
like
one
me?
of the worst
Yeah.
smells on the
Oh,
planet,
it's horrible.
and it's
Yeah.
insanely difficult to get out of anything. So I probably wouldn't take her.
These floors are
They're
designed
made
to
to
absorb.
That
cat
would be
pee.
bad.
So, it absorbs the smell. Then it won't be any problem.
But no, it's just like you guys have noticed, right?
Uh-huh.
Dogs are everywhere.
There are a lot of
They
dogs.
shouldn't be everywhere.
Joe and Fayetteville's noticed an uptick in pet chinchillas lately in the big box stores. DQ?
Interesting.
Mm.
I've
Pet
seen a chinchilla
chinchillas, huh?
before.
Here's Shane and Alma. He went to a local restaurant, and an elderly couple had their Yorkie in a booster seat.
See, dog.
Yeah.
That especially, they should not be at a restaurant.
No, they should not. Here's somebody claiming that one of our local hardware stores is a dog park.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You ever seen one of these dog parks?
No, I don't go to the dog park.
Oh, yeah, they're great.
You at a dog park?
Well, I've been at a dog park, but there's never dogs there. It's like, what did we build this for? There's no dogs here.
I do see what you're saying, because there should be a dog, at least they should rotate shifts at the dog
We
park.
build dog parks and there's no dogs, but we take the dogs to the hardware store to buy nails.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
Okay, all right.
Well,
Makes
some
sense.
towns build bike paths, and there are no bike. DQ, are we adding dogs to the list of things that you hate?
No, I like dogs.
It doesn't seem that way.
No, I
Just
like
in the backyard where they belong.
I like dogs. I like seeing dogs, but in outdoor spaces.
I see.
Okay.
Outdoors.
Outdoors, because
What about a pot-bellied pig? How do you feel about those as service animals?
I don't think those count.
Okay.
Do they now? Who is I have a serious question for a moment, if I may. Who legislates those service dog vests?
Great
People
question.
aren't knocking
Great
those
question.
off, are they? Are those all legitimate? Because I'd hate to have people that need that designation not getting it because someone got a fake one or stole it.
See,
or whatever.
I don't know.
How are those handed?
I
How
don't
are
know
those
because
doled out?
I do know that. What is it that they're not? It's not required. Like if you're asked about the service dog, you're not required to tell.
What's the most?
Well, you don't pet them. I
what's
know
the
that
most
much.
Yeah.
popular service dog at the Fayetteville Farmers Market?
German Shepherd.
Okay.
Or
Bubbles the chimp.
Yeah.
What golden
A weasel.
retriever?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Golden retrievers are probably the standard.
How does
dog?
How does a dog get service dog status, where you get the whole harness and everything that says "Don't pet"? That it's all official. How does that happen? What's the process? Someone's got to know the process on that. I'm curious how that works.
Great question.
I don't know.
It's I feel like it's pretty difficult to
Jamie
get
and
your
Rogers.
dog
Jamie and Rogers
ready.
just figured this out. They're not at the dog parks because they're in the stores, restaurants, and places where the people go.
Where people go.
Right.
Yeah.
People are at
People
the dog
don't
park.
need to go to the dog park.
No, they just, no.
They need to go to the Olive Garden.
I mean, man, the Olive Garden is getting a lot
Sorry, I
of
didn't
attention the
mean
last
that.
2
That's
days.
just
What
the
if
first one.
DQ? What about head coaches to push their dog in a stroller?
See, that's fine. It's an outdoor space.
Okay.
If
Okay.
he wants
don't
to do
know
that,
there was a dog in there.
if he wants
Well,
to do
what-
that,
what else
that's
would have been
fine.
in there?
I don't know. A nephew. I don't
Okay.
know what it was. Grandbaby.
DQ. Joe would like to know he's a 10, but he brings his dog on the first date.
See, that would stress me out.
Okay.
The dog starts barking. It moves around. It's just
Well, if you're on a date and you meet the dog and the dog didn't like you, you're sunk.
you're
It's
screwed.
over.
You know,
it is over.
You say that.
Yeah.
My dog hated my ex. I mean, hated her. Like
Yeah.
dog never chewed anything up in his life except her stuff.
Yeah.
And like he would look at me like, dude, I'm telling you, this is a bad idea. And you know what? He was right.
He was right.
He was absolutely 100% right.
That's why you got to win the dog over.
Oh yeah. You gotta
and
go after
you
the
know
dog.
you
The dog-
start putting meat in your shoes.
You got
or
to
something.
treat this like Cal. Like you meet somebody, the dog is the parent. You got to get the dog on your side, otherwise nothing else falls.
Oh, it's
in line.
over. Yeah, that's right.
I mean,
the dogs don't like you. You're not going
as
anywhere.
soon as you leave, the dog's going to tell them, like, look, that's a no.
Yeah.
That's a no from me.
It's a no for me.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, they yeah. You got to win the dogs over.
Here's somebody at out of the 479 saw a woman with a baby monkey at a Walmart in Fort Smith.
that's just not right.
That's not cool.
A what?
A baby monkey,
Oh Lord.
like one of those.
Also, are we still doing the thing where regular people are owning exotic animals? This is never a good idea.
I agree.
Such as
You should only
Well,
have
like-
domesticated animals.
Well, like when you get a baby tiger. Like, this is not a great idea.
Where do children come down on that list? Because I'd like to review that if we could.
This is not a great idea. You know, just don't do it. Just get regular pets and don't get, boa constrictors.
yeah. What
or-
do you say about people who have pet snakes?
Well,
I think it's weird.
Well, I mean, and they got that. Is it what do you call the glass? It's not an aquarium.
Yeah, it is.
An
Oh,
atrium.
An atrium. Good.
And you put the hot
Good.
light on there, so it's hot in
Right.
there the
Yeah.
whole time. Yeah, that thing. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
like. I don't like snakes.
You know what I heard the other day on the news? One of these weather people has a pet bearded dragon. Yeah.
Who?
Well, one of these weather people on the
Really?
TV. Yeah.
I know someone who has a bearded dragon or a lizard or
Yeah,
something. I don't
bearded
know.
dragon.
I just don't. I don't like reptiles. I don't like the feeling of their skin.
Yeah.
So I've never held a snake, but I've known someone with a pet snake, and I just it freaks me out.
Okay.
Yeah. You think, you think Coach Calipari is like, let me see what kind of media we got around
No.
here in my new town.
No.
And he hops on this show and he's like, what the hell is this?
I can assure you that
Keeps
the
going.
person with him goes, no.
There's just a couple local idiots.
Here's
the good
Here's
station.
the propaganda station.
That's right.
Right.
I just want to know, what the, or maybe Cal's a podcast guy
He
in
might
the
be.
car.
He might be.
Or he listens to books. Who knows? We these are the questions we want answered that won't get asked, though. Hey, podcast, what do you listen to? Books, what do you do? He's written, by the way, like 3 or 4 books. Did
Has
you know
he?
that? Yeah, I was looking up his
Published, okay.
books. He's got like 3 or 4 books going back to, several years. But yeah,
Did not know
he
that.
is a multi-time author. When's the last time Arkansas hired a published author? Probably Gus, the hurry up, no huddle, and offensive philosophy. Yeah. How about
Sherwin
that?
Bielema.
Oh, Bielema's books were in crayon. I mean, what are you talking about?
That guy was. They were
it's
books.
dumb.
Those were books that needed to be colored.
That's right. Yes.
Not written.
Where are the pictures? Hey, there are no pictures in this book.
DQ, here's somebody that has a therapy kangaroo.
I don't think that's real.
Okay.
I bet you can't own a kangaroo.
Yeah, maybe
Why
you
not?
can. I don't know.
Well, you're not really supposed to own exotic animals.
Says who?
The law.
The law.
There's reason
America.
Is there a law that says in Arkansas I can look? There are people in this.
In this state, no. You can do whatever
Thank
you
you.
want.
I mean, I understand. Like in Vermont, you can't own a single man can't own 2 sheep. I get it. But this, why couldn't you have a kangaroo? What? It's actual law, man. I'm not making that up. Single men are not allowed to own sheep. It's a law. Look it up.
I believe you. The louder you get, I don't believe you any less.
You know what? Damn it.
Oh, man. All right. Let's see here. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005 is how you can join us here. We will have the Calipari stuff for you coming up at 6 p.m. Thanks to the Lindbergh Real Estate Group, LindberghTeam.com, and Maverick Male Medical, your wellness and aesthetic center for men in Northwest Arkansas. Look better, live better, love better. MaverickMaleMedical.com. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Kangaroo is good eating. Oh, Lord.
Come on.
Really?
Guys, we got like business to tend to, and we're talking about eating kangaroos. What's wrong with you people? Here's somebody text out the 479 says you can own a kangaroo. Apparently he had one at church in Fort Smith on Easter. That seems weird. I mean, are we? You know what? Let it go.
Weird.
Just let it go. Just let it go.
Well, can and should are 2 very different things.
Thank you, Dr. Ian Malcolm.
That's exactly right. We've said that for years. Just because you can live on $15 a week
should.
doesn't mean you should. That's right. Oh, well, anyway. You ever know people who have birds? Like I remember in high school hanging out with somebody who had a bird.
Bird people are weird.
The house smelled awful.
When I was down at the down in Hot Springs at the parade, the St. Patrick's Day parade. There's a dude had a parakeet on his hat. I thought it was a fake thing. All of a sudden, the bird like took off and he had it on a string, and it would like fly around his head a couple times and land back on his hat. It's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
every now and then, and it probably had like a 4-foot circumference, and it would just fly around for a second.
That is
pop right back on his head.
That is disturbing when the fake animal reveals itself to be real.
Yeah.
It's like an episode of the old Candid Camera show. You're like, oh,
like what? Like I'm sitting there. Look, you saw all kinds of weird people at this thing, so it wasn't that big a deal. And he was probably like me to DQ away. He's probably 10 feet away from me. And I'm looking. I'm like, he's got a bird on his head. And somebody in the car goes, "Yeah, it's a live bird. Watch." And all of a sudden, the thing just took off and started flying around, and started flapping its little wings.
It's crazy.
And then landed right back in the same spot.
Maybe someone will bring their therapy bird to the Calipari rally tonight. Maybe that'll do that.
There's a great question for Corey. Which button on the microwave is for kangaroo?
That's a great
question.
We're looking for that.
Yeah, I'm sure that they have them down.
We're looking for
Where's
that.
Peter? Peter can answer that.
Yeah, he would.
He's from Australia.
Also, we strive for accuracy here. The glass box that a snake goes in is a terrarium, not an atrium.
Sorry.
The atrium is the front of is the middle of one of those hotels that's got the rooms on all 3 sides and has 4 sides and has that restaurant thing in the middle and the glass elevators.
Okay.
We don't make atrium hotels anymore, but we should. I love them. The Embassy Suites. There's one in Fort Smith. You can't beat a good atrium hotel. Fantastic.
Huh.
I love them.
All right.
I love them.
Okay. I love them. I absolutely
Guys, I love them. I love an atrium. I love a glass elevator. I'm not going to lie to you.
I can't wait to talk to Chuck tomorrow. We're going to have a good time.
Oh, yeah. We'll get to talk about the whole run through.
We are going to have a good time.
The song and dance man.
Yeah.
Ba-bum, 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 bum.
Clay Henry is texting. Kangaroo tastes like chicken.
Good. But with the right seasoning there,
Not right. It's not right.
All right. Well, we are now just a little over an hour away from all of your dreams coming true. Can we get some Hall & Oates? Can we bring them out to that?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that? Okay. I got to sneeze. One more. No, I fought it off.
Okay,
Good for me. Look at that. Picture of health, folks. You're welcome. Drive home powered by Mr. Sparky. 866.
Does Tusk show up tonight? Therapy Hog?
Therapy Hog. Yeah, that's good.
Just thinking out loud.
I hope people bring their therapy in, or I hope they bring their pets to the rally today. That's what I hope so. Who let a parakeet in here? What is this? Stick around. We'll be back and have more for you. Coming up here on ESPN Arkansas and hitthatline.com.
I'm Allison Wise in the 4029 newsroom. John Calipari has landed. The plane carrying the Arkansas Razorback men's head basketball coach touched down at Drake Field Wednesday afternoon. That's where he greeted fans and shook hands. Calipari signed a 5-year contract with a starting salary of $7 million a season, which includes a $1 million signing bonus. The Razorbacks will formally introduce Coach Cal at 6 p.m. at Bud Walton Arena. In Arkansas, Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders delivered the 2024 State of the State address Monday. During her speech, she touted her education plan under the LEARNS Act that lawmakers passed last year. And she invited families that use Arkansas's new school voucher program to come to the address in Little Rock. The top item on lawmakers' agenda for the fiscal session that also started today is Sanders' $6.3 billion proposed budget for the upcoming year.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofer.com.
For the past several years, you've been casting your votes for the best of Northwest Arkansas, and the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater in Springdale has received many of them. Best new restaurant, best sports bar, best steakhouse, best overall restaurant, best chicken wings, and for 2023, best sports bar and best salad. Check out their event room for parties and banquets. Be sure to sign up for rewards points and follow the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Facebook. Check them out at theallamericansteakhouse.com. Then come in and see for yourself. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is the reigning champion of my own conference, Robert.
You do realize that's not a thing.
Well, I did receive a plaque commemorating that accomplishment.
Yeah, and I was elected the president of Mars. Anyway, Hog fans, it's that time again.
It's baseball season. And Hog fans, the Stadium Shop has everything you need for Razorback baseball.
From t-shirts, sweatshirts, man cave stuff, and even a Razorback original, the Bases Loaded beer hats.
Plus, ladies, as well as a restocked women's section, we have the Bases Loaded beer stein boppers.
Yeah, it's kind of like those old-time space alien antennas, you know.
Yeah, well, not really.
So when you're in Fayetteville, stop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road, next door to Baum Walker Stadium, or you can shop us on them WW Interweb Facegram. You get it, Matt.
Dad, do you mean the website?
Yeah.
Which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or call us at 479 Stadium. That's 479-782-3486.
As always,
go Hogs.
Day is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista or Steve Harp in Springdale.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. Here, historic rivalries tip off with shareable bites, and every shot you take is a game winner. All season long, you're ballin' with 29-degree beer, courtside seats, and scenic views. I mean, where else can you pair wall-to-wall hoops with hard-to-find whiskey? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar.
Stick around after the sun sets. Twin Peaks is open really late. Wind down with bourbon and late-night bites.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust. Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Drive home, Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I wouldn't share a toothbrush with just anybody.
Alrighty. Appreciate you joining us today here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4000. Is that the number? Yeah, forgot the number for a
It's
second.
in big blank letters right there.
Well, I forget to look up there every now and then.
It's the first sign of old age.
That's the first sign?
Well, your back starts hurting first, and then, then your eyesight goes, then you start forgetting stuff.
I
You're
see,
walking
yeah.
into rooms. You know,
I do that a lot.
Yeah,
Forget where
yeah.
I'm going.
It happens.
That's right. Okay. We are now less than an hour away from the pep rally, which we will be bringing you live coverage of here on ESPN Arkansas, assuming the stuff works. And Ty is running it, so that's a 50-50 proposition at best. But we're
going to do our best. We will do our best.
That's right.
We will somehow, some way make this happen.
Yeah, that's right. We will. That's what we'll be bringing to you coming up here momentarily as the hour continues here on Ruscin and Zach. So there you go. Let's see. You got anything?
I got nothing, man.
All right.
I got
DQ,
nothing.
entertain us. What do you got?
Yeah, what do
you
you
got 58 minutes to kill.
I'm going to see the Globetrotters tomorrow.
Oh, they got to clear the arena out with
Yeah,
this
I was
dog
worried.
and pony act.
I was worried that this would interfere, but I don't think it has.
Yeah. I think they'll get it all cleaned up in time.
Hey,
The parade,
I'm excited.
the elephants and whatnot.
Bud Walton?
Mm-hmm.
Like the last time they were here, they were at like the
The Bentonville High School, yeah.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah.
Tiger Arena?
They were in, I think they're in Little Rock today, and then tomorrow they're at Bud Walton. I'm excited.
No. Here is a text on the McClarty Daniel hotline.
Yep.
Thinking about joining Arkansas Edge and donating monthly. Do you know anything about priority event access? No, but imagine if you place a phone call or send an email over there, they can point you in the right direction.
Oh, they've got a whole customer service team that will guide you through the process.
They're happy to take your call as soon as possible and, separate you from your cash.
As best they can, yeah.
They're ready to do that, yes. We come to you in a very exciting time, as you well know, as John Vincent Calipari becomes officially the Arkansas basketball coach in less than an hour. He's introduced, and we are 74 days from the baseball team winning the first national championship in school history. So a lot of exciting things are ahead here from an Arkansas perspective. And golly gee, it's just a great old time to be here talking to you people all about it, isn't it? It's a lot of fun.
What's with
really
the Jim
is.
Nance voice?
I don't know. I'm just in a mood now, and I don't really think we should talk about it. But I like to push my feelings down deep.
Just push them way down.
Get the explosion later. That's how I was trained. So that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay. Let's see here. We're getting texts on the McClarty Daniel hotline, which we appreciate at 866-285-4005. This is a funny text, but I can't read it.
Oh, come on. Who is it?
I can't read it.
You can.
No, because
it can.
No, I can, but I don't know. This texter is a great fan of the new coach, so that's very good. I appreciate that. So that's what it is.
DQ Paul in Fort Smith has texted on the McClarty Daniel hotline. He would like to know if you will be wearing a Washington General shirt. Is that who they're playing?
Is that who they play?
I don't know. I mean, it's always who they played.
It doesn't say.
Well, they
who
can't
they're-
very well play the Razorbacks. There's one guy on the team right now, so they can't play them.
Yeah, it doesn't say who they're
Okay.
playing. It just says that they'll be at Bud Walton, so maybe they're not even playing.
They could play the managers, the national championship manager team. To play them,
they're good.
They
They
are
did
good.
win the national title in a defensive
They were
struggle.
better than
What's
the
final
varsity.
in, I think 31-28, something like that.
I don't know. But it was a low-scoring contest, to say the least. I wonder if Hogstats has the
I don't think,
box score
I
on
don't
that
think
one.
he has any sort of history on the manager.
Who was keeping the book? Was anyone keeping the book on that?
Where did they play?
I think they played at the you know how they always have like that fan fest thing at a Final Four.
Okay, all right.
So I think they had a court, and it looked like they were there, like they were in a convention center where they put a court down. That's what it looked like from the one picture I saw. That's that's what I say here. Let's see here. Here's someone wanting to know what kind of car Calipari drives. Whatever the free one is they give him, sir.
Hold tight, because I actually have the information on this. Hang tight. They published his contract.
Yes.
He gets. Make sure I get this right.
Would you like to read the entire contract? Because that'll fill the time.
You know what, Derek? I think that'd be a great idea right now.
Fire away. Do it.
$7 million in salary. He gets a $1 million
I'll pull it
signing
up. Hold
bonus.
on.
So he's
We'll take turns.
He's back to $8 million. I'll do the
popcorn reading.
Popcorn reading, right. Then he gets a yearly retention bonus of $500,000. I guess that's if he has the job next year. He gets a $500,000. He's got tournament bonuses. Let's see here. He's got rollovers and raises, NCAA tournament appearances. He gets $50,000 in salary. 3 straight NCAA appearances. It's $350 in salary. This is what I was looking for. He's got 10 tickets to each home basketball game, 5 tickets to each game for every UA sport.
Whoa!
So there will be 5 empty seats.
You know what that means? He's going to wrap himself in the flag of Razorback Athletics and ingratiate himself in the community. That's what that means.
Then he's got 2 cars, which I guess are loaners. And then we mentioned this earlier, club membership of the Blessings and the Fayetteville Athletic Club. Buyout 75% of his contract if the UA fires him, $6 million if he up and leaves.
I have it pulled up. You want me to do it?
No, not
one term. The parties hereby agreed on.
Oh, I love the
Do you have
legal,
the actual,
legal
you have the actual
jargon.
one? Okay, I had not actually. I looked at the very condensed version of
Listen,
it.
I still have a couple of connections left in the world. Not many, but I have a couple. You think? No. We never answered this yesterday, and I feel bad because if anybody hates a loose end, it's me. But we never mentioned what his record is against Arkansas in his career.
Oh, go ahead.
We never finished the thought. 16-9. 16-9 against Arkansas.
And that, I mean, that's over. Well, let's say that covers
UMass.
Well, yeah.
Oh, the coaches he faced.
Yeah.
Well,
So he
that's
would
Nolan and Pelfrey, because they didn't play Memphis.
Pelfrey,
you
Anderson,
understand?
and Muscle.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Undefeated against Nolan, I believe. 2-0. Isn't that something? I was at that. They put out the 2 games. Hogstats put out the box scores. I was at the game in the Georgia Dome in the Sweet 16 where they lost by 16. I forgot this because, I was in 7th grade. They were down 16 at halftime. Arkansas was. Scored 24 points in the first half of that game.
I remember it was the game after they won the national title. They played UMass up in Springfield. That was a really good UMass team, right?
Yes.
With Marcus Camby and Lou Rowe and Dante Bright was on that team.
Well, yeah, and in '96 they when they beat Arkansas in the Sweet 16, they went on to the Final Four that year in the Meadowlands.
Right. Played they lost to Syracuse.
I think so.
That's right.
Yeah, because it was Syracuse, Kentucky in the final. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
with
lost to
Pitino.
John Wallace.
Mark Pope, I believe, was on that
Well, there you
Kentucky team, and he may very well be the next head coach out there. Who knows? But that was 1996.
Yeah, he had a very interesting rise because UMass was not a basketball power before he got there. I mean, they were nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, the last thing that happened in Springfield, Massachusetts, at UMass was Dr. J, and they were just lost, and then all of a sudden, bang! I mean, Camby and like I said, Dante Bright. Dante Bright was the player, the high school player of the year. Yes. Go ahead.
Lurch says he has to pay full boat for natural tickets.
Okay. All right, Bill. All right. Well, set him up for 6, Lurch.
Lurch, you bum. You can't give him free tickets out there? How dare you?
How soon till he throws out the first pitch?
How dare you?
Oh, my gosh.
There is Bruce talking about Cal being one of the most popular figures in our state. That's obviously very true. It's pretty good.
I just want to be there for that first staff when everybody's together.
Oh, the athletic department?
Yeah, I want to be there for that and see how that goes.
Yeah.
I mean, is that like when they have that? And I probably ask anybody this, but
you go in.
Well, do you bring like the staff with you, or is it just like department heads, head of basketball, head of women's basketball, head of football? Is it just the head coaches, or does Musselman have to bring like 47 guys with him? Like round up everybody in the golf cart, the kiddie cart, and bring them around. I don't know how that works.
No. Let's see here. Here's a texter. I'm amazed at the. What's the word I want to use here?
I don't know.
Pleasantly surprised by the fair amount of skepticism that has come with this move, because my feeling is all this has guaranteed you is relevance. This hasn't guaranteed you any results. All it has done is guaranteed you relevance. That's all there is, as far as the guarantees go. And I think there's a fair amount of people that we've heard from today that are that align with that. We have not heard the pom pom waving as much, but
we've been down this road too many times.
I know. I've done 9 of these, so yeah, I don't understand.
You've been down this road too many times. I mean, for everybody to jump in, yeah, you're excited. Yes, it's going to be a love-in tonight, and everybody's going to be happy, and it's going to be all smiles, and everybody's going to be talking about it for the next 24 hours. But then you got to get to work. You got to find a basketball team. You don't have one. I mean, you got jerseys, you got basketballs, you got an arena. You don't have a team, so you got to go figure that part of it out. And we'll see. There was a 5-star that decommitted today. And everybody's immediately connecting dots, and it's probably a possibility
from Kentucky.
Yeah. From
nobody's committed here.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have anybody.
Right.
But connect some dots. I'm sure they've had a conversation, and that's certainly something that's a possibility. I just don't know. Boy, it's a long way, man. I don't know that a coach has ever walked into a place and gone, "I'm the only thing here," and had to start literally from scratch. At least when Musselman got here, he had a couple NBA guys on his roster. That made that transition pretty easy.
He was left a pretty good hand.
Yeah, when Anderson got here, he had players.
Right.
This is uncharted territory for them. I don't know. I really don't know what he's going to do. Look, this is his profession. He's at the top of the field, and he's the winningest active coach we got. So,
I thought it was interesting too. This is the oldest head coach they've ever hired over there.
Yeah,
they've never hired a 65-year-old man to be the head coach. Now, if you take care of yourself, 65 is more like 52 nowadays, and it seems like that's the deal there. Plus, I expect him to get totally yoked, and anytime you break up, you want to shred and get look better.
Yeah.
So when your ex sees you, they're like, "Oh, dadgum, what happened there?" Because that's what you want to do, right? So
is that what the plan was?
Get on a bit of a program
Dang
here,
it.
maybe, or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've gotten a couple of texts about shirts. It looks like they're going with Calzone.
Well, we've seen some early stuff. They're doing what they put in the release today, which is not funny, is Cal the Hogs. And again, let me be very clear about this. All right, in life, there are business people and there are creative people, and those are two separate buckets. And the two do not. It's oil and water. They don't get along. They don't coexist. And the salespeople don't need to be creative, and the creative people don't need to do sales. And that's just the way it is. But you've got these bean counters that are, what about Cal the Hogs? That's pretty good. No, it's not very good. We gave you the winning answer yesterday, and luckily some people have caught on and are going to be able to turn a few bucks off of this, which we like to see. It's the Cal Zone. That's what you do. That's it. You name the student section the Cal Zone. There it is.
Bang. And
Done. You're welcome.
Little sign. And
we're not even charging you for this. Honestly. But anyway, I would love to hear you talk to him about your $15 a week diet. That would be fantastic to listen to. I'm not going to lie to you.
He's look. He knows where the food is. He's obviously. I've seen him. He's been to a place here in town. I've seen the videos, all that kind of stuff. He knows he can hunt down a good meal.
Does he know Fayetteville?
No.
Does he know the people?
DQ? Will you see him at the farmer's market this weekend?
Oh, I would love that.
He'd go to Bentonville. That seems like more. That seems more like a cow crowd. Bentonville, a lot of Escalades up there, that kind of thing.
Okay, well then Ruscin will see him.
That's true.
That's right.
That's true. Well, it's opening weekend, right?
I'll show him where the blacksmith is on the corner. Look at this guy. This is impressive here. I know coaching basketball is one thing, but this guy's he's bending metal with fire. What's cooler than that? Honestly, only thing we're missing is a glass blower up in here. We'll be really doing something special. Yeah. Anyway, we're now, what are we, 44 minutes away from this Dog and Pony show taking off here. So I'm very excited about that. Are they selling concessions at this thing?
You know what? I have no idea what the.
Does it bring your own?
Yeah, it's BYOB.
Is anybody tailgating in the rain?
I would bet on that.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't know.
Let's hear from the tailgaters. 866-285-4005.
To make money, they'll give it a shot. It may be just drinks only. I don't know. I don't know what with the Globetrotters in tomorrow. Maybe it's ready to go.
Are the Globetrotters in town now? Could they take a look at this thing?
I think they're playing in Little Rock.
They're going back to back.
Wow,
their legs.
They need a better players association.
Yeah, really.
I believe so, or maybe they played in Little Rock last night. I saw their schedule.
Why?
Because I was looking to see if they were still playing.
Why would you care what the?
I bought these
tickets. They played the Generals last night. They're playing the Generals tomorrow night.
I bought these tickets a few months ago, and I honestly kind of forgot until a couple weeks ago.
I got you.
So I had to set a reminder on my phone to remind me to go.
Now Al has tweeted at us, "Hallelujah."
Okay,
that's good.
You know what, Al?
That's better than
that's creative.
Cal the Hogs.
Al, I don't hate that.
Cal the Hogs is terrible.
I don't hate that.
Clearly, a bean counter came up with that slogan, and not a creative
They're bringing
person.
DJ Derek tonight, right? You have to.
He is. It's part of the experience.
I've told you about my one experience with him, right?
No.
Oh my gosh, we were doing the Fayetteville Springdale game when Fayetteville was doing all their.
Please keep any non-Calipari references to under 60 seconds.
I'm going to bring this back around. But DJ Derek was in the booth next to me. Got a chance to talk to him and get some DJ theory. And he has a whole playlist for every event. From top to bottom, he plans everything that he's going to play top to bottom. So, he's had every basketball game. This feels like a natural. You got to have somebody in there to warm the crowd, right? That's what they're doing at all the big, rock shows now.
Yeah.
So they got a DJ out there.
I thought about hiring him for the wedding, but we couldn't be guaranteed we'd actually get him. We might get one of his associates.
People are really good.
Yeah, but I want him.
But now, if you're paying
we went somewhere else.
If you're paying full boat, you want Derek.
Right, exactly.
But I know a couple of his people. He's really, really good, and they put a lot of thought into those playlists. A lot.
10 seconds.
Got it.
5, 4. Okay. Let's go to the McClarty Daniel hotline. JW is with us. JW, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. You're killing a little time before the coronation.
Yes, that's right. Is someone going to have to hold a sword for an hour like at the King's coronation? Is that how that's going to work?
Right. I'm not sure exactly how this is all going to play out. It's interesting. But I'm not overly excited, but I'm a little excited because it's a possibility. We'll see. But anyway, I'm still recovering from the eclipse. I did an eclipse yard sale.
Oh, I got to hear about
that. And that was interesting. I mean, I knew it was going to be good. It was a 2-day thing. The first day I sold like $1 worth of stuff. The second day, I'm just getting uncovered, and this little red-haired gypsy vagabond shows up. She's camped down here at the Piney Bay campground, which is close to where I live. And she is saying that she had been here earlier, but I wasn't up. And she's looking around at stuff and says she wants to pick out some things. And she is on her way from San Diego to Sheridan, Wyoming, to move in with her
Wait a minute.
her adopted father's brother, his family, who are Mormon. So I'm thinking this is going to be interesting. But she's an artist, so we had things to talk about. And then all of a sudden she says, would you like to drink some whiskey?
Oh, good.
And I'm thinking, it is 9 o'clock in the morning. But what the heck? So she produces a bottle of Japanese whiskey.
Wow.
I mean, real made in Japan whiskey that she bought in Kansas or something on her way out here. And it was like killer good. And she picked some of the things. What was interesting is that she didn't pick the most expensive stuff. She just picked the really cool stuff. And of course, after the whiskey, I gave her a pretty good deal. And, but then it kind of opened the floodgates. After that, they were just stopping by, giving me money for junk. You know, I got lots of junk. And, you know, it was just a pretty good day. And I'm thinking, okay. So then I hear about the Calipari thing, and I'm thinking, okay. Now we got that going on. We got Petrino, Calipari. The planets are aligning somehow in weird ways that I can't quite keep up with, and I'm not going to try. But you all have been doing pretty good lately. I listen to you just about every day. I have weaknesses, and y'all are one of them. And even though I haven't called in a while, I still listen. I'm thinking, you know, like your ad says, I just want to see what you're going to do next. You know, it's kind of one of them deals. Anyway, if any of you are thinking about wanting to invest in anything, if you have any research to invest, the Fly Fishing with Marilyn Monroe script is coming along. Do you know that Robert Rodriguez made a movie called El Mariachi for $7,000?
Wow.
And that turned into The Mexican, which was millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And I'm thinking, now this $7,000, that was way back. But I mean, 50 to 100 grand, we might have something going on here. And there's lots of talent here in Arkansas. What the heck? But anyway, you all take care of yourselves, and please try to stay out of trouble. That's kind of stupid to say, isn't it?
Thank you, JW. Zachary?
He wants investors in his movie.
Yeah.
But we haven't found the missing 1,500.
Well, all that money is earmarked for the collective, sir. We can't invest in your movie now. It's over. The gravy train is over.
Wow.
We got to keep this coach happy now. I mean, we want him to stay around a long time. Can't invest in any movies that aren't even written yet. Wow.
Okay. All right.
For you geography nerds out there, real fast before we move on here. The artist was going from San Diego to Wyoming and ended up in Arkansas. That is out of the way. If you haven't looked at a map lately, and I have, that is a very unique route. Wouldn't it be faster to just go there?
Yeah.
Like, come all the way over here.
That's a very it's off the beaten path, the kids would say.
All right.
Whew. Okay.
That was an adventure. Ben in Fayetteville, top that.
Well, I haven't been drinking or smoking whatever JW has, but I've got a question for you.
Yes.
How soon can we get Memphis scheduled for a home and home while Penny Hardaway still has a job there? Number one. Number two, I want to know what summer tournament that USC's playing in so we can get Arkansas in the same tournament with Musk, and Calipari can be like, hey, I'm worth $3 million a year more than you are. That's what I want to know. And that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Man, I'm all in on this. I'm all in. I can't wait. I think it's going to do a lot for high school basketball. Being a ref, Musselman was not very well liked by most of all high school coaches because he didn't really recruit here. But it's kind of a flip. Musselman went out and got these guys that couldn't really do anything where they were at, and he would pay them to come here. And now Calipari goes and pays high school kids. Also, highly recommend you go and watch the 30 for 30 on Calipari. It's phenomenal. It really, it's a really good watch on ESPN 30 for 30. It's well worth the watch. You guys take care.
Well, that's a good tip, Ben. Thank you. We've been assigned to read all of his books and do book reports on them here. So that's what we will be doing. But we'll get to the movie eventually. We'll get to it eventually. Just not right away. One and Not Done is the name of the 30 for 30 with Calipari.
All right.
First coach Arkansas has hired that's had a documentary made about him. It's another historic first here.
Boy, we're all over the place, aren't we?
Well, I mean, they made the one about Nolan, but that was after the fact. This is, after he worked here. I mean, this is before he works here. He's already got a film.
Still pretty good one.
I did like that one. I did. I liked that one. It was good. I liked the one about Jerry and Jimmy too.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good one. But we're not here to talk about that, though. We're not here to talk about that. Okay, we'll be back here. It's 26 after the hour. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky, and we'll be right back.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
If you're looking for a company to dispose of your waste responsibly, Cards Recycling is your best option in Arkansas. Operated with customers in mind, Cards takes the job out of your hands. Now with a state-of-the-art transfer station in Springdale, Cards accepts residential, commercial, and industrial waste, including construction and demolition material. Waste collection for businesses of all sizes. Dumpsters, roll-offs, compactors, you name it, Cards can handle it. No job too big or too small, Cards does it all. Visit them online at cardsrecycling.com or give them a call, 877-59-CARDS.
At Progressive, we know money can't buy happiness. But money did buy your boat, where you find peace fishing, unlike at home with 3 teenage daughters. Because fish never argue about who stole whose crop top, or get mad the other fish used up all the hot water. No, they just swim around, never embarrassed to be seen with you in public. So save money by bundling your boat or RV insurance with home or auto from Progressive. And buy more happiness, or something close to it. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
If you're like most people, you've had your fair share of financial questions. Questions like, can I afford my son's travel hockey team? What if my daughter doesn't get that soccer scholarship? Will I be able to enjoy golf in retirement? At Empower, we know these questions can be stressful. We're here to help answer your what ifs and empower what's next. Join 18 million Americans and take control of your financial future. Start today at empower.com.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Lindsay and Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay and Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay and Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay and Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Precision Overhead Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all of your overhead door needs. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas, located at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and 416 North 10th Street in Fort Smith. Give them a call today at 844-PDS-DOOR or online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Overhead Door voted Best Garage Door Company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Precision Overhead Door.
Spring camping season is here. Don't miss the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party April 13th and 14th at 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers behind Nukes. Sponsored by 2 of the state's largest RV dealers, Wheels RV and Moix RV, with brands you love like Grand Design, Jayco, Brinkley, Flagstaff, Coachman Catalina, Vibe, and Winnebago. On-site financing available, plus food trucks, a variety of vendors, and bounce house for the kids. Make plans to attend the NWA RV Show and Outdoor Party April 13th and 14th, 5102 West Pauline Whitaker Parkway in Rogers.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at mcclartydaniel.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Hey there, I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We have a dreary day out there across Northwest Arkansas. You can expect mostly cloudy skies, afternoon highs only rising into the low 60s. This afternoon and tonight, we are expecting to see some scattered showers pop up across the area, maybe a few isolated thunderstorms as well. Overnight lows tonight slip into the mid-40s before we're returning back to sunny skies for your Thursday and highs into the mid-60s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines. We make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We're back here at 27 minutes till the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005 to join us here on the McClarty Daniel hotline here on Ruscin and Zach. Let's see here. Got the John Calipari welcome event, whatever this thing is. He's given a key to the city and the state and all this stuff.
Key to some of your homes.
Probably, yeah. That'll be at 6 o'clock, and you can hear live coverage, we hope, here on. I get very nervous selling these things on the front end, and I'll tell you why. Because when it doesn't work, I look like the jackass. So I'm very nervous about selling these things.
We'll be all right.
I'm very nervous. I mean, I used to work with a host who said he'd be here in 5 minutes. He'd show up an hour later, and I'm the one that sounded like an idiot. So I'm very nervous about things that are out of my control.
Think
you know
about
what
it
I mean?
this way. If the technology doesn't work, you and I will accurately describe what's happening.
I'll tell you what we
will
should do.
Transcribe.
No, I got an idea. I just came up with it. If it doesn't work, put the news on and put the closed captioning on, and we'll read it.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yep.
That work?
That's good.
Okay, we'll do that. If we can't get the actual feed, We'll get the closed captioning on the TV and we'll read the thing in real time, or as close as it is in real time. Yeah. That's what we'll do.
Right.
Oh, like you're in the news.
Right.
And you're using a prompter.
Yeah, prompter. Yeah. Something like that. Only it'll be stuff we've never seen before. So it'll be a cold read, which we may fumble around a little bit, but it's all going to work. I have
Look,
faith.
we could have read a thing
I have
100
faith
times.
in Ty of getting this delivered to us.
All right.
We do the polls. Is that allowed?
Your Ruscin and Zach
Okay.
X polls brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Should you have to watch a video and pass a test to operate the office coffee maker, 74.1% of you said yes. Guys, if your buddy decides to grow a mustache, does bro code state that you must ask him if he's a cop? 69.8% of you said yes. This very moment is the clock on your microwave displaying the correct time. 69.7% of you said yes. Escalators, you walk or ride? 78.7% of you ride. Asking for a friend, should sleeping with your socks on be considered a crime? 69% of you said yes. And should sports outlets be required to post and or cover WrestleMania results? 59.6% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809.
We have someone texting in here on JW.
Mm-hmm.
I'll keep this brief because, I don't want to wreck the party or anything. That this person claims that JW was caught stealing electricity from his neighbors once with an extension cord.
What?
That's what they claim. Now, again, this is all alleged. I don't want to get sued by JW and his legal team here.
Huh.
But that's what's going on.
And all of that's great. I still want to know where we are on the movie and where the $1,500 is. That's what
he's working on it.
All right. That's all that I care about.
He claims it's being worked on. So
these are the things that I care about. We'll worry about the rest later.
There it is. All right. Well, we'll see. Yeah, he wants you to give more money after he lost the money.
That sounds familiar.
Oh wow. Maybe he spent the money.
Yeah, he may have.
On something. I don't know
there
what.
may not have been $1,500 beginning.
No, maybe. I don't
Remember
know.
the day he found the movie money? Thought it was real. Thought he'd found his money, but that didn't happen either.
Yeah.
All right. What else?
I feel this strange connection to Calipari, and it's maybe it's both of our Western Pennsylvania roots. Maybe that's what it is. The Ruscins settled in Western PA once upon a time.
Would you?
They did.
You've never even been to Pennsylvania.
I have not, but the Ruscins have, and that's
you haven't
what's
been to Ohio.
That's immaterial.
You haven't been to West Virginia, so you haven't been to any of the bordering states.
Maybe it's that. Maybe he's just so darn familiar. He's been a part of our lives for 30 years. When you think about it, I haven't hated him for 30 years. It's more like 27.
27.
And I want this noted for the record. I don't hate him now.
No. You're very much on board with this.
Okay. But yes, I don't. It's just this is a weird one because he's so doggone familiar. He's been a part of these sports fans' life for 30 years. And now he works here. It's not like you get this isn't a coaching parade where, we don't know anything about this guy.
No, we don't.
We know everything about this guy. I mean, he's had his books. He's had his own film. I mean, we know everything. There's not much he could tell us that we're like, I didn't know that. So that's pretty good. JW is claiming he did not steal electricity, by the way, in the interest of equal time.
Into it.
So
you got us into this.
No, I want to make. Well, at least he didn't call and do another 6 minutes. Although that would have gotten us closer to 6 p.m., which would have been nice. Anyway, I said alleged. JW.
By the way, Lizzie just stopped by in her $200,000 car and brought us our first piece of material.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's a red sweatshirt for those of you not watching on television.
Oh, that's cute.
There's Must Bus on it.
Now, what are we going to do with that?
Well, I told you what we're going to do is I've got Strike's pants behind us.
Let's see. Yeah.
If we had a mannequin, I would put the sweatshirt.
No.
Oh, let's get a mannequin.
No.
That's a great
What about
idea.
a headless mannequin?
Is that better?
For my
No,
purposes,
because when you guys moved that jacket,
Uh-huh.
it makes me think there's a really tall person standing there in my peripheral vision.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
It scares me. So I don't want a mannequin.
So I'm going to apparently hang these from the rafters here in the Ruskin and Zach card studio, and we'll go from there. I'm going to hang the pants, and I'll hang the sweatshirt up there.
Okay, all right.
It's not going to be tomorrow, but
and when we get our Calzone shirts, what are we doing with those?
Well, I'm going to make this thing, look like the Boston Garden.
We do have our lovely pit crew pennant here, so that's pretty good.
Yeah,
we got that hanging here. We're not all evil.
And we're not focusing on just one.
Isn't it amazing how this is another a seismic shift? Nobody's going to give a hot crap about football for at least 5 years. Nothing.
Oh,
nobody's going to care.
No, because
they're not going to care.
We're going to get about 5 weeks out of this. Then baseball's going to take over and win the national title. Then you're going to get
74 days.
You're going to get baseball into July. We'll be all hyped up about that, and then football cranks up.
Why aren't we counting down to that at the top of the hour? We count down to another pointless football season all summer. We can't count down to a natty. It seems more important than the UAPB game to me. No offense.
Well, once again, we've been here before.
74 days away.
We are just dipping. We're tiptoeing.
We've got him saying all the days. Yeah. We just need to put our own, whoosh on it. Zhush. Whatever it is. You do that.
We're tiptoeing through the tulips right now, going towards Omaha.
Let's see. 74
They won
days
again today,
now.
by the way, 8-2. In case you're just
they've won 6,000 in a row at home. It's a record.
23 in a row.
I like 6,000, but okay.
I understand. It sounds better, but they won 23 in a row at home. School record.
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
I don't know. It's at Alabama.
At Alabama. That's right.
Taking this sucker on the road. Then Cal will show up. No. We got to do this like first take. We got to spin everything. What will Cal's legacy be after his time at Arkansas? Stephen A. and I will debate coming up after the break. That's what you have to do, right?
Yeah.
Those debate shows are so bad. I mean, they're good for like 10 minutes or so, but I mean, I don't. Stephen A. is wearing a white suit today on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Like Colonel Sanders type white suit?
I could never do that.
Yeah,
I'd get ketchup on it and we have a problem. You know what I mean? That'd be not good.
How's the shirt?
This one?
No, the one that does have all the stains on it.
I think we saved it.
Good.
I think it's okay.
All right.
Yeah. All right. We'll be back and we'll find out. Do we do what we learned? The show's not over.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Yeah, we're going to do what did we learn coming up.
Okay. We did do DQ's thoughts. That's right. Okay, good. I lost my place here for a minute. All right, 18 minutes down till the hour.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
It's not always that easy to play here. There's a lot of people that are fans, good fans. Some aren't so great fans.
On ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline to join the local conversation on ESPN Arkansas. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel has a vehicle to fit both your style and budget. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, you're never too far from a good deal. Visit McClartyDaniel.com to find your next ride. Find your next ride with McClarty Daniel at a price you'll love. Join the conversation on ESPN Arkansas at 866-285-4005.
Hey, it's Derek Ruskin. Let me tell you about Michelle and Adam. They decided they wanted to relocate their family, but they quickly realized that the process of selling their home in Rogers was far more daunting than they had anticipated. So they decided to reach out to the Limbird Real Estate Group. They enlisted the Limbird team to help them in selling their home, hoping that their expertise would expedite the process. Well, to their delight, the Limbird Real Estate Group exceeded their expectations. The team's efficient marketing strategies quickly attracted potential buyers to their home. Within a month, they received an offer that they were happy with, and they were able to close the deal in record time. Thanks to the Limbird team's seamless support, Michelle and Adam were able to transition smoothly to their next chapter. They were able to move faster than they had anticipated, settling into their new home with ease. They were grateful for the team's expertise, which made the daunting task of selling their home a breeze. I would trust Tara Limbird if I was selling my home, and you should as well. Find out more about it at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
The madness continues at Mad Rooster Beer Company in Fayetteville. Mad Rooster brews high-quality, innovative beer selections, including IPAs, stouts, fruited sours, and seltzers across their 30 taps. Mad Rooster has 8 big screens and key game audio, so you won't miss a single minute of the action. Don't settle for an ordinary watch party when you can experience all the madness at Mad Rooster. Mad Rooster Beer Company, brewed locally in Fayetteville at 1107 Southwest Avenue.
QC Kinetics announces the arrival of National Medical Director Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup, an acclaimed orthopedic surgeon with 2 decades of experience and extensive research in regenerative medicine.
But I was one of the first orthopedic surgeons to do it. And at the same time, I integrated clinical research that's resulted in several publications that are really directing the future of regenerative medicine. I was drawn to QC Kinetics after I reviewed their protocols, and everything they were doing is consistent with my own approach.
Today, Dr. Scheinkup leads the entire team of medical professionals at QC Kinetics, taking this exciting medical breakthrough to a whole new level.
What we are doing at QC Kinetics is transforming lives.
Get lasting joint pain relief. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
This is the future of medicine.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
We join the smarter guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
People sweat when it gets hot. Dogs don't sweat.
No, they pant when they're too hot.
When your air conditioner dies in the Arkansas summer, your house gets hot.
You don't want to come home to your dog panting and giving you that look. Get an air conditioning tune-up from Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
We clean winter dirt and grime, check the motors, the relays, the start capacitors.
We'll get your system ready to cool your whole family from the summer heat.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or online at stiffplumbingandhvac.com. Tune in again next time to hear Zach say,
I hate it when my dog gives me that look.
Yeah, me too.
On the next episode of the Smarter Guys at Stiff Plumbing and HVAC.
WT Equipment is your home for New Holland ag and construction equipment, sales, parts, and service. From high horsepower row crop tractors and combines, utility tractors and hay equipment, compact track loaders, and mini excavators. WT Equipment has it all. Stop by one of their 8 locations to explore the value of New Holland tractors and see why New Holland hay equipment and twin rotor combines are second to none in harvesting ability. Need to upgrade your construction equipment fleet? Give WT Equipment a call. Come by a store or check out their website, WTEquip.com.
Have you heard? The Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right. Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on Ruscin and Zach, counting you down to the pep rally with Arkansas and John Calipari. Coming up at the top of the hour, we will be bringing you that live here on ESPN Arkansas, right here.
DQ, how you feeling in there?
Well, now I'm nervous.
Fantastic.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah. We have, it is going to be apparently on the SEC network as well, if you're not near a radio. And if you're not near a radio, I don't know how you're hearing me right now, but, telepathy, there's ways. Magic. There's ways. DQ, let's... what did you learn?
I learned that Jennifer Aniston declined to be on the cast of SNL. They wanted her to be a cast member with Adam Sandler.
I didn't know that. Okay. I did not know that. I learned last night the Boston Celtics became the first team in NBA history to attempt 0 free throws in a game. Not one.
Yeah, they weren't trying.
I don't know what was going on. I sat down and was excited to watch that game, and then boy, it got out of hand fast.
Yeah. I learned that 61 years ago today, Lee Harvey Oswald tried to assassinate U.S. Major General Ted Walker.
Is that right?
But the bullet missed.
Okay.
Yeah, he was not seriously injured. It is believed that Oswald targeted Walker because of his anti-communist stance.
Okay.
About that.
Good to know.
Yeah. And that is what we learned
That's how the
today.
cookie
here.
crumbles. Okay.
Yeah, something like that. There it is. All right. That is what we have learned here on Ruscin and Zach. All right. Well, do we want to check in with Ty? Can we do
I
that?
think we should.
Do we have the capability?
I feel like we should.
Ty Richardson is live at Bud Walton Arena. Maybe he could paint a picture for us if he's ready to go. He said he was ready to go.
Yeah, his mic isn't. The mic isn't connected. It's just.
Oh, it's just the noise
It's
from
just.
the.
Well, we can play some music that might have expletives.
Play that. That actually would make me
really?
that would make me feel a little bit more.
Turn me on.
Oh,
hey, there he is.
There we go. Yeah.
Dang, play the music.
We've got both. We got the best of both worlds. So I guess the worst of me, but we obviously can play Cal and the other festivities that are about to take place in about 10 minutes from now.
Paint a picture for us, Ty. Set the scene. What is it like there?
Guys, it keeps on filling in. I was scared I wouldn't get a parking spot. It was really crowded around campus, and as I look behind me, I mean, there's more people here than college game day by a country mile, and it will continue to fill up. I mean, there's not really any seats in the lower bowl directly behind where Cal is going to be introduced, and you got the big wigs. I've seen probably a Hun, a Lindsay, and everyone else that's walked by up front, and then the commenters in the back, and we're going to see how this thing goes for the next hour or so.
What time is he expected to take the microphone?
I mean, Hunter's going to say his thing. Chancellor Robinson's going to say his thing. I'm going to ballpark. I know y'all probably betted on it already. I'm going to say about 6'10". I see John Tyson. John Tyson's about 20 feet in front of me. I'm going to say about 6'10".
All right.
Is that an accurate assessment?
We're trying to figure out how long we have to talk.
Do these dignitaries know no one wants to hear from them? We just want to hear from Coach Cal.
Well, it is funny. As I'm looking out of the crowd, I see Dave Van Horn. So I wonder if that would actually be someone I want to hear from, because the way Cal goodbye when he got ejected here a few short years ago. But no, the rule of thumb is like what you said earlier. It's like, Zach, I think you were told this during his speech. It's like the person presenting needs to be as short and as concise as possible. Get out, because they want to hear from Cal. And no, a lot of. I mean, I see a couple board of trustees members. I mean, everyone's here. I think that's. Yeah, there's a lot of bigwigs here.
Have there, Ty Richardson live at Bud Walton Arena, have there been any collection plates passed around yet?
I did notice in all the emails that were sent out that the Arkansas Edge just happened to make its way. And I saw Chris Bauer walking around here earlier, which I would guess he's probably trying to get his pitch. I see Joe Klein. Who else are we seeing out here? I mean, this is the biggest deal outside of the national championship in my lifetime. And I guess that was 7 months before I was born, probably conceived at that point. But
okay, so this would be the biggest thing of your lifetime then.
Yes.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm scatterbrained right now. I mean, this is exciting.
You've got Calipari fever.
Earlier, Burby.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Have you successfully scrubbed all your social media?
No, I retweeted the bad things I said about Cal just out of
good work.
But he's head coach of the Arkansas Razorbacks now, so in some people's mind he can do no wrong. I'm curious what kind of questions he gets asked, if there's softball questions later on in about 30 minutes, or if he actually gets some journalists and some big J's.
I'd like to weigh in on this. I'd like to weigh in on this. These will
no
be
tough questions.
Softer than a baby's backside.
Probably so. Oh, wow.
You're probably right, Zach.
It's going to be a bunch of, Coach, you remember that time when you won the national
Chris Farley interviewing Paul McCartney show. Yes, that's right.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm still trying to contemplate him wearing a red suit, which is flashing all over the arena. It's still hard to compartmentalize that as we continue on here on y'all's program.
Text me when it's time to go, and we'll drop it to you.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
All right.
There it is. Ty Richardson live on the scene at Bud Walton Arena as we get ready for the John Calipari introduction, or Pari. I don't know which one it is. Someone texted in and said it's pair. I've been doing that for the last 2 hours. The first 2 hours I did par.
Got all your bases covered.
I don't know. You know, and he's just a guy. Puts his pants on like I do. Only he has personal bathers and I don't. That's the big difference.
Put his pants on.
That's right. Yeah. He's dressed every day. He has a tailor. His own tailor. All right, stand by. We'll bring you this thing coming up in a minute on Ruscin and Zach. Stay where you are.